live from Eagle Stadium on the campus of Oro High School. We're proud to present Nevada Union Minor Football. Tonight, it's pretty close to a must-win situation in the Sierra Foothill League for both of these teams as the Nevada Union Miners get set to tangle with the Oro Golden Eagles. It's an important battle between two 0-1 teams, and all the football action starts right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. The venue tonight is Oro High School. The Miners are here to face the Golden Eagles in an early must-win situation for the 2010 season. Good evening, football fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. Jim Adams alongside Marty Mortensen. And reporting from the sidelines, we'll have a special feature tonight. Rick Ellwood, our producer, director, Inside Commander 2, Gil Dominguez, and of course, the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team. We've made the 30-minute trip to Loomis, California for tonight's broadcast. Marty, the Miners have not been to Del Oro since 2006, and I believe you and I worked that game together.
Yeah, we certainly did. And ESPN was here, and it was a huge game back in 2006 as both teams were coming off a section championship, and it was billed as the Battle of the Champions. The Golden Eagles came away with an overtime victory in that game, and tonight both teams are battling for survival in this tough SFL conference.
Last week, the Miners made their return to the SFL after a 28-year absence, only to lose to a very tough Granite Bay team at Grass Valley.
And meanwhile, the Golden Eagles took a league opening loss against last year's SFL champion, the Rockland Thunder. So both teams entered tonight's game at 0-1 in league play, which makes this a must-win situation because the loser of tonight's game will have to battle out of an 0-2 start, and making it almost impossible, Jim, to make the upcoming playoffs.
And during tonight's contest, we're going to break that down for you so that it makes a little bit more sense. We hope that you enjoy this one. Miners are really revved up for the game, and remember, this game and all of our telecasts can be seen each week at NevadaCountyTV.org and across our Foothill network of stations, Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, and ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn on Saturday and Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m. and 11 p.m. So as the teams continue to warm up, we'll remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Minor football. This is the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Grass Valley Eye Care has been serving our community for over 10 years. Grass Valley Eye Care offers evening appointments on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as Saturday appointments for your convenience. We have an optical lab on site, and we carry a wide selection of frames from our value line to designer collections, including sunwear for men, women, teens, and kids. So whether it's contact lenses, glasses, or complete eye care, let Grass Valley Eye Care assist you with all of your vision needs.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Painter family's been feeding Nevada County since 1959, and October marks 51 years serving you. SPD Market is proud to be the only IGA family-owned and operated market in the area. You're sure to see your friends and neighbors in Grass Valley or Nevada City. You can trust that in these tough economic times, SPD will continue to offer you the best value and contribute to the welfare of our community. SPD, a hometown-proud IGA market.
Living in Nevada County means living with trees. Hi, my name is John Pay. Our family has had property on Banner Mountain for the last 60 years. For the last 15 years, our property has been taken care of by Amancio Gutierrez. I highly recommend Amancio. If you have trees that need climbing, if you have brush that needs clearing, if you have a fire danger, 305-0012. Thank you.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home and has a new line of whole house fans which will save you energy. They're also your headquarters for big screen TVs in Grass Valley, including the new 3D TVs, and feature the First Alert security systems, as well as the famous Beam Central Vac system. It's fun and function at the Beam Easy Living Center in Grass Valley.
Back here at Golden Eagle Stadium, Loomis, California, the home of the Del Oro Golden Eagles, Nevada Union, getting ready to play the Del Oro Eagles. A lot of people have called it a must-win situation. All of our programs are now available on DVD. Any broadcast you'd like to see since 1997 is available. You can write Gil at touchdownproductions.com.
I'd like to order that 2006 Del Oro Nevada Union game. What do you think?
You know which one?
Pretty
If
exciting.
I had one in my treasure chest of broadcasts, you and I have both agreed what that game would be. That would be the city championship in 2005 against
stadium.
Grant. A game for the ages. If you ever get a chance to see that one, it will be a game that will take your breath away. But let's break away from 2005. Come on up to 2010. Had a chance to talk to Brock Krause prior to tonight's contest, and I asked him if it is a must-win situation, and he thought for a moment and looked at me and said, Jim, every game from now until the end is a must-win situation. However, the complexion of tonight's contest is a little bit different. They're playing in a very competitive SFL. Most people say you've got a Granite Bay, which obviously last week was a great contest, and Granite Bay played very well against the Miners. You've got a Rockland that shows no signs of relenting. You've got this team, Del Oro. You've got Roseville also. So close to a must-win tonight. On the sideline, Rick Ellwood. Rick, what do you think?
Guys, I don't know if we do have a must-win, but certainly the Nevada Union Miners coming off a tough loss last week, putting almost 500 yards of offense onto Granite Bay, but losing a contest and a tightly contested game with 4 fumbles. We got a chance to hear Coach Humphers talk to his team before when they went through some walkthroughs as they were preparing for tonight's game, and he said, guys, it's simple. Let's break football down to something very plain, very simple. Let's hit them hard, let's hit them first, and let's take control, let's do our assignments. We also had a chance to talk to the offensive line coach, who is trying to get his offensive line to perform as well coming out of the first half as they do in the second half. Nevada Union has been pretty much a second half team, but he's trying to get them fired up to come out of the locker room in the first half and take control of the offensive line. And then on the Del Oro side, Coach Humphers knows it's a deceptive 2-4 Del Oro team. They're a good football team, good program, and they've lost some tough games to Bishop Gorham down in Las Vegas and also to Clovis West in Fresno. So should be a pretty good contest. Beautiful night. The moon waxing in front of us here in Loomis, California on the artificial surface. Should be a great ball game.
Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. As Nevada Union looks at tonight's contest, let's break this down a little bit for you. There's a lot of teams in the hunt. It's mostly felt that the top 3 teams from the SFL will probably make the playoffs. So if you were to hypothetically look at it, you'd say Granite Bay and Rockland both have pretty powerful routes to what should be a postseason berth. So then it comes down to between Roseville, Nevada Union, and Del Oro. So tonight's game, absolutely huge. And so we're going to break it down a little bit more for you in just a moment. Gil, are we going to look at standings now or go to break? Okay. We'll be back in just a moment. We're going to look at the standings and a few other aspects of the game. We'd like to remind you you're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Miner football. This is the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
It's Roadhouse food from around the world at the old 5 Mile House on Highway 20, your 5-minute getaway. Fall is here, so it's time to enjoy the comfort inside the 5 Mile House with Oktoberfest. The taste of Germany includes Wiener Schnitzel, Sauerbraten, and Bratwurst, along with special events all month long. Get something for everyone at the old 5 Mile House, your 5-minute getaway.
Hi, my name's Mark from Swayze's Public Wholesale at 140 East McKnight Way. At Swayze's, we have all kinds of automotive tools, we have all kinds of fasteners, 3 different pitches of metrics, we have safety equipment. And don't forget our glove world, we carry over 600 styles of gloves. If your canopy was damaged this winter, we have all the parts and supplies to fix and repair it or expand it. It's Swayze's Public Wholesale. We have everything you need for everything you do. Open every day, 8 to 5 on the weekdays, open till 4 on the weekends.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Welcome to Grass Valley Glass, family owned and operated by the Stallman family since 1989. Grass Valley Glass is your local expert in the repair of single and dual pane windows. And don't forget about your auto, truck, or motorhome. Grass Valley Glass also offers same-day repair or replacement on all your auto glass needs, and we work with all insurance companies. Remember, if it's glass, it's Grass Valley Glass.
Your car or truck is an extension of your personality. Chuck Cavros knows this, so Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of products from WeatherGuard, DZ, bracket truck racks, along with a large selection of aftermarket performance products, all from the top manufacturers. So give your car or truck the attitude it deserves at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
And by All Phase Solar Heating and Air Conditioning, serving Nevada County and Placer customers since 1995. All Phase is now a certified Bryant Premier dealer. All Phase Comfort meets the highest performance standards in the business, from employee training to customer care. They are fully qualified to help you select the most comfortable comfort system that best fits your home and budget, and it's definitely here. Wouldn't it be great to come home to a warm home tonight? Their trained technicians are at your service from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at All Phase Solar Heating and Air Conditioning.
Sports fans, we have almost a carbon copy of last week's contest between Nevada Union and Granite Bay. Del Oro, a lot like Granite Bay. You're going to see them throw probably a lot against the Miners tonight. They felt that Granite Bay exploited that last week, and here you see the Sierra Foothill standings, and you see the 3 teams that prevailed last week: Rockland, Roseville, Granite Bay, and then the 3 teams that lost last week: Wood Creek, Nevada Union, and Del Oro. So something's got to give this week. One of these 2 teams is going to go to 1-1, and most people feel that that is a must. And so you're going to see somewhat of a carbon copy tonight. And here's Pioneer Valley. Placer, Lincoln, Colfax at 1-0. Marty, this is your league. Go ahead.
Yeah, and you can see that Bear River, Foothill, and Center all lost last week, and it looks like it's going to be a very competitive conference again this year, as they've restructured the Pioneer Valley, and it's looked like Placer, Lincoln, and Colfax are going to be the driving force here in the Pioneer Valley League.
So basically, you're going to see close to a carbon copy of last week. Let's talk about what to expect on offense and defense. I believe that Del Oro is going to come out throwing the ball. They saw how Granite Bay exploited that last week. Do they have the passing game that Granite Bay had? Do they have the size that Granite Bay had? Are they as well conditioned as Granite Bay have? And then, you know, we talked about it in the pregame a few moments ago. What is the big wild card? The big wild card last week obviously was turnovers. So the Miners talked to Ernie Flores before the game, and one of the things that he said was that every time the players come off, he's saying, hold on to the ball, hold on to the ball. We're about ready for the coin toss. Let's go down to Rick Ellwood on the field, who will cover that for us.
Have a good game, fellas. Good luck, guys. Frank Marino, he's going to be on fire.
defensive backfield, and Eddie Cervantes is going to be right, and he goes on the side. Number 77 is Harley. At all times. Do not disrespect your opponents. Everybody understand that? So don't disrespect the game of football. We'll have a good game tonight, okay? All right, visiting team here is Nevada Union. We got a coin here, it's an $1, a head and a tail, okay? I'm going to toss it and look to ground. You call it in the air, please. Heads, you call it heads. Okay, Mr. Eisenhower's smiling at you. He's won the toss. Kick receiver. He wants to first and second half. You guys want to receive the ball, is that correct? Who's going to do this defense? You want to kick toward the clock, is that correct?
NU has won the toss. They will, as usual, defer. We'll be back with the opening kickoff in a moment. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Minor football on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
BNC is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at BNC True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Hi, I'm Larry Ingersoll, Chief Title Officer and Manager of Placer Title in Grass Valley. Welcome to Placer Title's new office at 380 Sierra College Drive, Suite 100, Grass Valley. Placer Title's been in Nevada County since 1995 and has supported all the local athletics and especially minor football. So remember to look for Placer Title at our new home on Lytton Hill near Sierra College at 380 Sierra College Drive, Suite 100, Grass Valley.
Bob and Kurt Pinkham have been serving your carpet needs in Grass Valley since 1977. That's over 50 years of experience. Their new 3,500 square foot showroom is stuffed with the latest designs in carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and ceramic tile flooring products from all the top manufacturers. With many products in stock in their huge 3,500 square foot warehouse. It's Bob's Discount Carpet in Grass Valley. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
Hi, I'm Dawn Whitmore, branch manager at Adecco Grass Valley. Adecco is a full-service human resources provider.
I'm Autumn Payne, your staffing consultant here at Adecco. If you're an employer, we have the perfect workers for you.
I'm Lisa Harkey, senior staffing consultant here at Adecco. We know the economy is still tight, but we're here to help you find employment.
We look forward to serving you.
A little more pre-game entertainment by the marching band of Del Oro High School. And we're just about ready for the national anthem here tonight, played by that Del Oro marching band. Couple things to report tonight. Some personnel situations for Nevada Union. Back is Lawrence Reese. He is the kickoff man for Nevada Union. He will be back this week and should be available the rest of the season. On the plus side also, Sam Hartunian, the Big Tuna, back for his second game at defensive tackle. Sam played very well last week against a giant. On the positive side also, Hank Humphers underwent surgery today. It was listed as very successful, about a 6-month rehab for Hank. But so that is on the positive side. On the negative side, Nicola Duke suffered a elbow injury last week, and we will know on Monday whether it is a dislocation or whether it is a fracture. If it's a fracture, probably the rest of the season. If it's a dislocation, he should be back in about 2 weeks. So there's a little bit of the tail of the tape this week for Nevada Union, and a little bit of the personnel situations that goes along with this team. Other than that, everybody else pretty healthy. Offensive line, defensive line, and just about ready. The Miners are to kick off. Deep is Nick O'Sullivan. And Reese kicks it high. This one is a little bit short. Guy on the far side of the field comes up with it. Good coverage by Nevada Union. Doesn't quite get to the 30-yard line, and so
nice tackle in there by Gabe Humphers, bring him down with just a short couple of yards gain on that kickoff return. And we watched them during the warm-ups, and Coach Humphers would say keep the ball to the left and to the right of the field. Nothing down the center on a kickoff. So we'll see if that holds up true tonight. Here's Jim with the call.
Max Magleby at quarterback for the Del Oro Golden Eagles, coached by Casey Taylor. Handoff up the middle. Miners doing a good job defensively. Last week also the run defense by Nevada Union pretty good, and the carry on the play was by Nick O'Sullivan.
Eric Anderson in on the tackle for Nevada Union.
So that'll be a second down and 9 yards on the play. First series of the night. Jim Adams, Marty Mortensen, Rick Ellwood on the sideline. Our pleasure to bring you tonight's contest from Del Oro Golden Eagle Stadium. A huge contest for both of these teams. Second play, left side, again, good coverage by Nevada Union. And a short gain will bring up a 3rd down and 6. And most likely we'll see that passing game on this 3rd and long. Near side is Daniel Thomas, another Dan Thomas, as Granite Bay had a Dan Thomas last week too. Alex Bertrando in motion. Here's the play over the middle. That's complete, and I'm not sure whether he got the first down or not. That is Alex Bertrando, and that is a first down. So here's that first play from scrimmage.
You can see they hand right up to him, trying to go over the left side, and nothing there. As coming up and making that stop was Harding.
They conferred on first down, deep drop, handoff up the middle. And a 5-yard gain on the play. Carried by Acuna, Brandon Acuna. Max Magleby shuttles another play in for the Golden Eagles. Single back offense. Bertrando in motion. Handoff, and again hits a brick wall by Nevada Union. May have gotten a yard but not much more than that. And again, the Golden Eagles will be faced with a 3rd down and long.
Once again, Harding in on the stop. Looks like the Eagles are trying to work the left side of the line, and they're not able to penetrate through the defensive line of Nevada Union.
And you got to think, Marty, these Golden Eagles are trying to have a mixed offense here of pass and run, but now 2 wideouts near side, Danny Thomas and Alex Bertrando. And back to pass. Looks over this way. Big rush, but it's going to be a screen. Nice completion on the play to Acuna. Acuna down the left side of the field. Miners finally take him down on a last-second tackle by Tyler Houlihan.
Yeah,
Houlihan. But a big gain.
Saved the touchdown right there, Jim. That was just a little screen pass out in the flat, and the offensive line came in hard charging on the quarterback, but it just dumped it over the top of the on-charging line all the way down the sideline. Here's a replay on that. Now you can see as he goes down the sideline, and Houlihan comes over there and makes the stop. So he looks like he got down to the 18-yard line. Mike open.
And the ball is spotted at, I believe, the 24, Marty. And that'll bring up a 1st and 10. And you know,
stepped out of
here's
bounds.
the thing: 4 running plays get very little.
Yeah.
2 passing plays get a lot. Man in motion is Bertrando again, but this handoff up the middle, a little bit of a nicer gain on the play by Brandon Acuna. And Acuna takes it for a gain of 6. That'll be a 2nd down and 4. 8:07 to go. First quarter action from Golden Eagle Stadium on the campus of Del Oro High School. Nevada Union in the big showdown with the Del Oro Golden Eagles, and a 2nd down and 4. And again, it's Acuna, but he did not get much there. Nice pursuit on the play, and it looks like it was Big Mike Champagne, number 63 on the play.
And Senna also in on the tackle. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 5, Jim. And you're right that the running plays aren't getting that much for the Eagles, but now when they go into a passing situation, let's see what happens here.
They've faced 3 successive 3rd down and fairly long plays, and the pass has bailed them out each time. Let's see how this one unfolds. And it's going to be a draw, and it's going to be a 1st down. So Magleby calls his own number.
Well, there was nobody in there. He just went back to pass, and that's what he tried to sell the pass, which he did, and then it just opened up, and he went over right tackle and picks up big yardage for a 1st down. It's 1st and goal now. So the Eagles making it look easy here, Jim.
Ball at the 9-yard line. It will be 1st and goal. Magleby with a 2-back offense. And Bertrando in motion to the tight end spot. And there's a fumble on the play. And Nevada Union, I believe, has recovered the ball off of the snap. No single signal yet from the officials.
It was recovered by Nevada Union.
No, it was not. They're saying that it was recovered by Del Oro.
Well, Nevada Union had 2 players on that loose ball on the ground. That's strange that they couldn't come up with it. Take a look at that replay.
Let's take a look at a quick replay here.
Now you can see the ball on the ground, and there are 2 Nevada Union players right there. Now he had it on. Oh, he tried to pick it up and run with it. You just can't do that.
And there it is right there.
And lost it and went forward. So okay.
Del Oro dodges the bullet, but that will bring up a 2nd down from the 14-yard line and goal. Kevin Duarte in motion, goes wide left. Bertrando again. Handoff up the middle, and not much happening for Acuna. Acuna may have gotten 2 yards on the play, but that's just about it. And now, Marty, the most strategic 3rd down of all of the ones here early in this contest.
Certainly is. And in on that tackle was Vallejo. But one of the things, Jim, that even the pros and the college do it, and now it's down to the high school level. When the ball's on the ground, you want to fall on it. Don't try to pick it up and run with it. That cost a turnover for them that they could have gotten.
Almost a 7-minute drive by the Golden Eagles, and back to pass throws here. That is complete. Miners need a tackle, and they get it. That's going to be a 4th down at about the 6-yard line from our vantage point here. And in comes the kicking team, which you would have to think is going to be a field goal attempt.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go with a field goal. But the quarterback, Magleby, he is 4 for 4. So there's the pass completed about the 9, but good coverage by
Gabe Humphers.
Yep,
Nice.
Came over and got it.
So here is the field goal attempt. Spotted,
open.
Kicked and blocked! And blocked! Miners now chasing down the ball. They pick it up, and now they're coming up the field. And the Miners have dodged a huge bullet. I think it was Josh Senna that came from that side. And Senna, number 24, I believe, got the block.
Mike open.
So now the Miners offense gets to come into play here. They dodge a bullet.
Yes,
that was a 7-minute, 29-second drive for the Golden Eagles. And Devin Grimes has the first carry. Goes around the right side. Nice game. Leading carrier for Nevada Union gets a first down.
That was just the old student body right on that one, Jim, as they broke around the corner, down the sideline, big 10-yard pickup, and it's 1st and 10 for Nevada Union.
4:24 to go, first quarter action. No score. Miners with their first series. Josiah Pay off of his best game last week, and he dodges the first man, has a hard time getting past the second. That was an option play in which the only thing that he had was his own ability to carry the ball, and so Pay takes that ball to the 44-yard line of Nevada Union, a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that, like you mentioned, Jim, that was the option to the trailing back, but there's no place both of them were covered, so no place to go with it.
Looks like a blitz. This is Grimes again. Grimes has to break around the right side. Does so. Great gain. Gets into the secondary. He could go. The 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Miners! Devin Grimes with an excellent carry. The leading yard gainer for Nevada Union shows everyone why. And the Miners have struck gold first and lead the Golden Eagles 6-0. Marty, this Grimes, great play by Devin Grimes.
Yeah, it certainly was. That was the same play that they ran as the second play of the game that he picked up about 11 yards. And this one goes down the sideline for a big Nevada Union score.
Well, let's take a look here. Was there a flag on the field? And this happened a lot last week, so I don't understand how a flag could have been thrown there, Marty, because he was all by himself.
Right. But the referee did get in the way of number 11. That's Krieger.
And it's a touchdown. The penalty is against the Golden Eagles.
Okay.
And so there you see Brock Krause with the referee and still questioning him, but that will be a score for Nevada Union, and they take a 6-0 lead. And so a very successful first drive for Josiah Pay, Devin Grimes, and the Miners. 3:42 to go. Josh Senna in for the extra point. Ball is spotted and kicked. It is up, and it is good. So Marty, what took 7.5 minutes for the Golden Eagles to march down the field took the Miners less than 1 minute to score 7 points.
And now two big plays by Devin Grimes, and there's your touchdown production scoreboard showing 7-0 here in the first quarter. Now watch this. It's just a straight handoff, and he goes on the right end. Keith with the lead block, and now there's a good block right there by Connor, and then once that, and the speed that Grimes has got, just heads right down the sideline. Now you watch over here on the left-hand side.
There's some good blocking there, Marty.
Right along the way. Number 11 came over and it ran right into the referee, so he was very late getting over there. In fact, you don't even see him in the picture. There he is, finally. But he tried to go after him, and he ran right into the referee. I saw.
Well, Grimes scored the touchdown, but let's give full marks to the offense. He had some excellent blocks there along the way.
There were Connor Keith threw that first block, and then a combination of 3 offensive linemen were downfield to throw they sprung him loose.
And so Miners to kick off again, and this one is high and deep and into the end zone.
Big weapon right there.
And you remember back to that Monterey Trail game, what a big aspect of the game Reese was, kicking that ball into the end zone. So the Miners with an efficient defensive stand and then a highly efficient first series offensively have allowed themselves to stake a claim to a 7-0 lead. 3:42 to go in this first quarter. In fact, a fast-moving first quarter for both of these teams. And it'll be interesting to see how the Golden Eagles come back here. Will they put the ball in the air more consistently?
They're getting big yardage with when they pass the ball. Let's see if they start out with it.
Magleby again at quarterback. Back to pass, throws long, incomplete, a little bit too far. Intended receiver was Daniel Thomas.
Good coverage in there by number 34, Loper.
Brandon Loper had a very good game last week against a very tough Granite Bay Grizzlies passing attack. So that'll make it a 2nd and 10. Acuna again in the backfield. But this is a pass over here. Josh Senna being blocked. But Senna sheds the block, and as he does, a flag comes in. And you've got to think that that's probably going to be offensive holding.
Or maybe an illegal block. Let's see what they call.
Unless it was a face mask, you'd have to think that this would go against Del Oro.
Here's the replay now. Oh, that's got to be a hold. He grabbed hold of his jersey. Yeah, the referee was right on top, and that'll set him back.
You know, Josh Senna did a great job there, Marty. He was being blocked. He shed the block and made the tackle. But this takes the ball back and creates about a 2nd and 14 play. So they recapture 2nd down, but they'll officially lose about 4 yards on the play, 2nd and 14. Miners' pass defense needs to be big in this situation. But it's a handoff and a short gain. Again, good gang tackling by Nevada Union. Acuna with the carry. But a relatively short gain will make it a 3rd down and 13. 2:51 to go in the first quarter. And the Miners, go ahead, Marty.
Yeah, here's that handoff, just trying to go over the right tackle slot. But Nevada Union covering that up with some good defensive tackling.
Miners looking to force a 3-and-out by the Golden Eagles after opening the scoring. They kicked off to the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles came down, tried a field goal attempt. It was blocked by Josh Senna. Miners came right back and scored, and now Del Oro needs to take a timeout to try to get it straight. And early on here, Marty, this 3rd down play is a bit of a statement play for Nevada Union.
Yes, you're right, and they're going to have to find some way of defending against Magleby. He's got 503 yards coming into tonight's game with 3 touchdowns, and he's got a very strong arm, and it looks like he could pick apart the Before I say that, let's go down to Rick on the sideline. Rick, what do you got?
So the initial strategy of kicking off and starting out with defense, it bend but never break, has certainly paid off for Nevada Union. And then a great block by Josh Sena of the field goal attempt. And then Nevada Union taking control of it with a nice block by the referee to spring Devin Grimes into the end zone. So now 3rd and 14 here for Del Oro. Probably a good time for that screen to come out again. So Nevada Union needs to be aware and be ready for that screen pass that gained about 25 yards early in the first quarter. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rick. And so Del Oro here early on facing a big 3rd down play. Marty, I'm sure that at all costs they want to avoid a 3 and out in this situation. And to give the ball back over to Nevada Union.
Yeah, absolutely, because you don't want to be kicking deep in your own end zone.
Back to pass, looks deep, throws long.
Got his man.
And he's got his man. Poor coverage by Nevada Union on that play. A miscalculation by Tyler Houlihan. Tyler retreated on the ball instead of stayed with the coverage, and the completion was made, and a big 1st down play for Del Oro.
Yeah,
threw into double coverage.
I was just going to mention that, Jim. Magley threw into double coverage. That ball was right on the money and went right in between the 2 Nevada Union defenders. So once again, that 3rd down and long has gone against Nevada Union secondary.
Tough for them to break that here early on. Miners wanting to, though, get off to a good start. They don't want to be trailing at halftime as they have, and have to come up with a strong 3rd and 4th quarter. A whole different mantra this week. That ball goes over on the far sidelines and a short gain.
That's first time
Thomas.
They've come out passing on the 1st down play. Maybe they're going to change it up a little bit, Jim.
Well, they've certainly tried to establish their running game, and that has been difficult for them. And the Miners have been okay in the passing game, but that big 3rd down play in which they needed the real good coverage came up empty for Nevada Union. 2nd down. Magleby gives off up the middle. Again, a short gain. Miners with some good gang tackling.
Leo in on the tackle. Nevada Union had put on a rush blitz, and I couldn't see who came in for Nevada Union, but just missed. Was right there at the handoff and just missed the back. And he picked up a couple, so it'll bring up 3rd down in about a little over 4.
So another play here, 3rd down. Nevada Union needs to hang tight. Perhaps the Golden Eagles in 4 down territory. And that's a handoff, and that is a decent game. It's going to gain. It's going to be close to a 1st down. And again on the play, it's Brandon Acuna with the carry, the 185-pound senior.
Yeah, he just put a very good move on Champagne, who had him covered at the line of scrimmage, but just sidestepped him and was able to pick up the extra yardage for the 1st down. That was a good move on Kuna's part.
The big tuna, Sam Hartunian, checks into the game. Sam glad to be back, his 2nd week of action for the Miners. And there's another fumble. And wait a minute, they're saying Nevada Union. No, I guess they were signaling 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback fell on it just as he stepped back. Fell out of his hands, and he was able to muster forward and pick up and fall on the ball. So it just 2nd down and got almost at the line of scrimmage.
Big Mike Champagne exiting defensively, and the big tuna also well. And timeout. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. So we're at the end of 1 here in Loomis, California. Nevada Union leading Del Oro 7-0. And Marty, one big adjustment Nevada Union has to make defensively. I didn't see anything offensively that I could comment about.
Well, they've only run 3 plays, and so
and they were 3 pretty decisive plays. But defensively, we've got to say, hey, let's tighten up the pass defense here. And other than that, not too much more to address, because Del Oro certainly struggled on the run in that 1st quarter.
Yeah, and when you look at the time on that 1st quarter, Del Oro came up with no points, had the ball for about had the ball about a little over 10 minutes, and Nevada Union had a total of about a minute and 30 seconds, and Nevada Union leads.
This is an interesting game for a lot of the Miners. They put a red star on this at the beginning of the season. For the last many years, these Nevada Union players have played these Del Oro players in Pee Wee football and junior football, and now's their chance to play for a lot of these seniors and a lot of these juniors. Here's a chance to play for real, and the fact of the matter is there's a lot of passion for Nevada Union to do very well against these players, and you know, we've said in the past that this is a great rivalry, and this is, and first time in league play, but there's going to be a lot of league play games against these two teams. So second quarter action with Bertrando in motion. Maxby hands off again to Acuna. Acuna with a very short gain. Marty, they're definitely trying to establish that running game.
They're having a tough time. Tanner Vallejo once again in on that tackle to get the initial hit on the running back, and they're just, I mean, here we go, Jim, 3rd and long again, and this is where they have completed 5 out of 5, so let's see what happens.
They've certainly exploited the Miner defense in these situations, so the Miners hopefully have made the adjustment as we commence the second quarter. Maxby back, he's looking over in the right flat. That's where he'll throw to, and that one is
just overthrown.
Incomplete.
Good coverage in there by number 2, Matt Whitler.
And it looks like this will be 4 down territory. It appears as though with the ball on about the 25-yard line that the Golden Eagles will go for it on 4th down.
Now you don't want to get all the way down this close to the goal line and then have another field goal block. Their first attempt.
And is that a sign of what their kicking game will show tonight?
Well, normally Del Oro has got a great field of punters and kickers throughout the years.
Duarte far side, back to pass. Miners trying to get in the rush. Throws long, wide open, but batted away! Josh Senna. Senna with the batting it away, and the Miners dodge another bullet, Marty.
They certainly did.
And they bend but not break on 4th down. They get the Golden Eagles to turn the ball over on downs.
So big play there. Let's take a look at that replay now. He rolls out to his right. He's got one-on-one with his receiver with Senna. And you can see now Senna did the right thing. The ball was a little bit short, gave him time to come over there, but he did the right thing by knocking it away.
So let's see what Josiah Pay can do here. He gives it off to Grimes. Grimes with a carry over the left side with a short gain on the play.
So I guess what the strategy is tonight, put the ball in Grimes' hands and let's see what you can get out of it.
Dominic Pettinato checks in for Nevada Union. Jake Tilley at tight end. 2nd and 8. And flags will
start,
fly,
I believe, Jim.
On a false start. Again, Devin Grimes was in motion, but what was a 2nd and 8 will become a 2nd and 13. We mentioned that Josiah Pay had a very successful passing night 1 week ago against Del Oro, and Kraus comes into the game. Connor Keith checks out.
I wouldn't look for a pass here, I think.
Kraus near side. You'd have to think that they would target him. Pay
he's
back
got a
to
man
throw.
wide
He's going to
open
throw
down.
for Kraus, but he throws it too far. And a late hit against Brock Kraus, but no flag flies on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 13. And Kraus got open down there.
Yeah, he was, but the pass was just a little bit late, and it gave the free safety. Let's take a look at it here.
Let's see if we can catch Browse. It looks like Kraus kind of slowed
up there, yeah.
And there's the late hit.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So here we go, 3rd down. Man in motion is Grimes. Man up the middle, though, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. That was Connor Keith on the carry, and that'll bring up a 4th down, and Josh Senna comes in to punt.
So this time Del Oro holds, stops the Miners, and now the Miners will be kicking from about the 10-yard line, so they should get pretty good field position.
And Senna kicks it away and fumbles it. And finally is plowed down by Connor Keith. So Brandon Acuna decided to give it a try, and Connor Keith punished him for doing so.
He was all over him, and
a good kick by Senna.
It was. Left footer as it went on down the sideline. Now watch this here. Oh, he came over for it, picked it up, and Connor Keith just came over and leveled him.
Got hit by a steamroller, and it left Blake Smith there to survey the damage. But a 1st and down, 3 and out for Nevada, 1st down and 10, 3 and out for Nevada Union, and so the Golden Eagles take over the ball again. Trying to establish that running game, gets a short gain again on the play, and that is Acuna again with the carry.
And once again, Tanner Vallejo, the first one in on that tackle, so he's getting a workout here tonight.
And a 2nd down and 8. 9 minutes, 28 seconds to go. First quarter action. Nevada Union leading 7-0 in this big SFL tilt tonight from Loomis, California.
Oh, everybody got the snap count except the center.
And a 2nd and 8 will become a 2nd and 13.
Well, I don't know if you want to put Del Oro in a passing situation, Jim, because they have been very successful tonight.
Well,
it's 5 out of 7.
Matt Whitler checking on in for Nevada Union, and Big Mike Champagne coming out. By the same token, maybe the more passes that the Miners see, the better off they'll be at being able to adjust to these situations. 2 wideouts here near side. Senna and Loper both playing defensively. Back to pass. He'll throw over here. Man is open, but
stopped.
incomplete. Absolutely.
Oh, he had him wide open, and that was number
Kevin
19,
Duarte.
Kevin Duarte. He just stopped his pattern, and that ball was right on the money where he should have been, and it was just out of his outreach hand. But had he completed his, well, we'll take a look at the replay on this. Now you can see, well, it picked up a little bit late, but he was about a step and a half too late at that spot.
So a 3rd down and 12. Another passing situation for the Golden Eagles. Back to pass. Looks like it could be a shovel, but it didn't work out that way, and now he's going to run for it. Miners need to get him out of bounds. They do, and I believe he will be short of a 1st down.
He was short of the 1st down. So that'll put him in a 4th down situation, punting back to Nevada Union, 3 and out, and Nevada Union get the ball back with 8:52 left to go. This game's moving right along, Jim.
It is. And Cook in on the stop on the far side. And so the Miners set to receive their first punt of the evening. High snap, gets it away. Nice high kick. Fair catch is called for and taken on the play by Gabe Humphers.
I thought he signaled a fair catch, and the referee saw it, but then Humphers took off on it, so I don't know what happened there.
Well, Gabe may need a little counseling. He doesn't call for a fair catch very often, so, but that was a good call as a fair catch because the coverage certainly was there.
Yep.
And so 1st and 10 for the Miners. Josiah Pay brings the offense back out for Nevada Union. 8:52 to go in 2nd quarter action. And this is Devin Grimes. Grimes gets a short gain on the play. And you'd have to think that these Golden Eagles would begin to key on Grimes.
That's
and
exactly what's happening.
At what point do you start mixing it up with either Jake Tilley or Gabe Humphers? I think that the Miners would say that their second runner is Connor Keith.
Right. In fact, he's back in the ball game, Jim.
So do you try Tilley or Humphers in one of these situations? 2nd and 9, gain of 1 yard. Bad snap and flags fly.
I think illegal motion. That'll set him back 5 yards.
And that'll make it a 2nd down and 14.
Yep. Too many men moving at the same time, and that play just looked like it wasn't going to get off the ground correctly at all as the ball was snapped into the dirt. As Pay was in the shotgun formation back there, it looked like a pass play.
So the Miners now called upon to step it up with their passing game. Jake Tilley at tight end, in motion, back to pass, throws long, and the Del Oro coaches are over there adamant about a pass interference play and really screaming at the side judge about that lack of a call.
Well, what happened on that, Jim, was that Grimes had double coverage, and then the pass came up short. And so Grimes tried to cut back and come back for the ball, but he ran into one of the defenders. And I think that's what the coach was talking about, is that pass was short by about 5 yards to him.
So 7:46 to go. The clock is stopped. Pay back. Now throws the screen over here to Grimes. Miners are going to need a few blocks. They get it. Almost first down yardage, and the Miners do get the first down on the play.
Yeah, Grimes did that
and
all.
There a flag comes in late, probably 5 seconds after the play is over.
Well, they're going to call either holding or a block at the back.
Let me ask you a question, Marty. Why would he throw that flag after the play was completed and 3 or 4 seconds had elapsed? If that was a hold in that situation, or I think he's calling a block in the back, why would he not have called it at the time?
I don't know. That was that's going to hurt him. They're going to take it from the spot of the foul and move it back. But that was way, way after the play was done.
Play was just clearly over.
So now that instead of getting a first down, they're going to have a 3rd down again now.
3rd and 10. So the Miners are going to have to find another way to gain 10 yards here. 7.5 minutes to go.
Grimes did that all on his own.
Pay is back. Big rush.
Oh, they got him.
And it was the wraparound draw, but that did not get very far. Connor Keith on the carry, a loss of 1 yard, and that will bring up a 4th down and 11.
Well, not too many things went right on that series, Jim, as a couple illegal motions and then that block in the back.
And that's kind of what the Miners have, talked about this season, as they've talked about with great coverage on the play there for Nevada Union. Bodie
Winiger. He was right down. No place for the runner to go. And
Marty, this is what they talked about today is, hey, let's have a strong first and second quarter. Let's not make it so that we have to have an excellent 3rd and 4th quarter. And let's get some sideline vantage point. Rick Ellwood. Rick?
Guys, I don't know if I'm missing something down here on the field, but I don't sense intensity. I see both teams just leaning on each other, and nobody, except for the Connor Keith coverage of the punt, great intensity, but I don't see it on either side of the ball, so someone's got to step it up here. Back to you.
Back to pass. Miners with a good rush. Gets a hold of him and takes him down. Big play by Cook. And Cook has had an excellent first 2 quarters for Nevada Union.
Boy, that was quite a play. Here, take a look at the replay on this, Jim. Now look at, he's looking downfield, and here comes Cook, and just chases him down, gets by him, and then reaches up and grabs the jersey, and then just slams him down to the ground at the 25-yard line. That was a great defensive play.
So a huge play, 2nd and 25. And a handoff up the middle. And the pile continues to move, and they get a lot of that lost yardage back.
Yeah, I think I agree with Rick on that. I've noticed that same thing. That both of these teams do not have that intensity, that'll fire in the belly tonight for some reason. They're just kind of going back and forth, and have to see what happens.
Well, and here's a big play for Nevada Union. Let's see how that fires. Daniel Thomas on the carry on that last play, and this is going to bring up a 3rd down and 16. Back to pass goes Maxby. Here comes the rush. Throws long downfield in a lot of coverage, and that is intercepted by Nevada Union. So finally they get the pick, and again it is Josh Senna. So Senna having a tremendous night here so far. And there's a good shot of Josh, number 24, coming off of the field, and that's exactly what they needed, Marty.
You can see it as Agleby rolls out to the right. And that was kind of an errant throw because he threw into double coverage and he was on the run. And Senna just came up with a big interception there. It's 1st and 10 Nevada Union.
Can Nevada Union take advantage of this? Grimes with the carry. And
they've got Grimes covered, though.
Yeah, they do. Nothing on the play. In fact, loses a yard. We're going to call it 2nd down and 11. 5:11 to go in the second quarter. Nevada Union leading 7-0 in this critical SFL tilt. Kraus will go out far side. Jake Tilley here near side. And this is Pay with a nice carry on the play. Breaks into the secondary. Good 1st down yardage to the Miner 47-yard line.
Yeah, he got that all on his own. Once he turned that corner, headed down the sideline, and he's very quick.
Pay is quick, and on that particular play, I think the Golden Eagles thought the play was coming to the near side of the field when actually Pay hung on to it and trotted down the far side. So a 1st down for Nevada Union. Man in motion, hands off. I think it was Grimes again.
Yeah, they've got him dialed in there. Big number 88 was the first one to break that for him.
Devin picked up huge yardage on the first series, but since then has found it a little bit more difficult.
Austin Wood smelled that one out on Grimes and threw him for about a yard loss.
Dominic Pettinato and Connor Keith check in for Nevada Union. Kraus here getting off of the field, and they're going to call a penalty against Nevada Union because Kraus was in the huddle and then headed off the field. I believe that's probably what the call is.
Another mistake that sets the Miners back 5 yards. Will bring up 2nd and 15. Now you can't have 12 men in the huddle and then have one guy go off the field late like that.
Clock moving, 3:50 to go. Grimes in motion again. They fake it to him. He stays back to block. And here's the pass, but the pass is too far. Intended over here near side for Jake Tilley.
Just overthrown by about 3 yards. There was a big rush on Pay on that one, even though he had 2 blockers back there protecting him. There was a big rush by the front line of Del Oro, and it was he had to get it off just a little bit too early.
So the Miners in deep 3rd down territory, a 3rd and 15. Clock stopped at 3:42 with the Miners leading 7-0. Back to pass. Looks here near side, throws, it's complete, but going to be far short of the 1st down. Again, it was Tilley on the play.
But in a play like that, Jim, you've got to, when you've got 15 yards to go for the 1st down, you got to throw the ball downfield because now you're forced into a punting situation. And
really no gain on the play. So Senna again into punt. And there it is, a line drive. Signals for a fair catch.
Oh, good bounce.
And a good roll to the 20-yard line. So Senna very efficient in his punting game tonight. Let's go down on the field and Rick Ellwood. Rick?
Josh Senna doing a good job getting the punts away. Del Oro's putting a lot of pressure on him. On the play earlier when Josiah Pay broke away on the option, great block by Brock Krause on the crackback block. I actually heard pads cracking, so a little bit of intensity, a little bit of pickup. Nevada Union better pay attention, because if they let Del Oro stay in this thing, they could end up on the bottom side of a tough contest here tonight in Loomis.
Well, and Rick's got a good point there. The Miners need to move the ball in the first and second quarter like they have in the third and the fourth quarter. And the jitters of quarter one and quarter two need to resolve themselves for Nevada Union, and they've been largely a third and highly efficient in the fourth quarter. We've got 3:24. We're almost at halftime. And so here come the Golden Eagles. Max Magleby at quarterback. Magleby throws over into the flat. There's a reception. Miners converge on number 16. On number, well, let's see who that player was on the play.
I think it was 18.
So Daniel Thomas.
The crowd cheered. I don't know, unless there was a flag thrown. Yes, so that's what they were cheering about, because the play only got a yard at the most.
And I didn't quite see what the call was. It didn't look like he called a face mask. So it'll be a 1st down and 2. And the clock now running inside 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. And the 1st and
motion on the Eagles.
1st and 2 will become a 1st and 7.
But both teams just making silly mistakes right in critical situations, Jim.
Well, and you know, you haven't seen, aside from Grimes' run, you haven't seen a lot of emotion from either one of these teams. 2 wideouts here near side. And there is a run over the right side, gets to about the 31-yard line.
And Senna had to come up and make the stop. That ought to be pretty close to the 1st down. Let's see where they spot the ball. It's going to...
2nd down and 2. Clock continues to run down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in 1st quarter action. And they pile it up at the line. I don't think they got the 1st down, Marty.
It may be short. See where they spot it. Crowd calling for defense.
And I believe they're going to be short, and they are signaling them short. So what was a 2nd down and short becomes a 3rd down and short. And so another big 3rd down play for the Miners. And there's the handoff, and that is a 1st down.
Right. That'll stop the clock, move the chains, but there.
And the clock went from 145 to 148. Tell me how that happens, Marty.
Well, it's hometown clock operator.
From 145 to 148. I couldn't believe. Look, and there it went back to 145. Holy.
Now the clock is started, and it's 1st down. They're going to have to put the ball in the air here.
1st and 10. And back to pass, and throws over here, and it is complete.
Now Del Oro's got 2 timeouts.
Kevin Duarte with the reception.
Clock continues to run.
And Del Oro back over the ball on this 2nd down and short, and finally
now a timeout's called.
They take a timeout after blowing about 15 seconds.
Yeah, now that doesn't make any sense. That's some bad coaching on that particular situation, because the play was completed for about 8 yards, and then all of a sudden they go to line up, and the clock continues to run, and they ended up then stopping the clock after all that time had run off the clock.
Let's go down on the field and Rick Ellwood. Rick?
Hey, Jim, good catch by you. The clock went from 148 to 145, back to 148, and then when they started it after the first down, it went to 145. Now, listen, I'm no math major, but I know there's a 146 and a 147 in there somewhere that got lost here tonight in Del Oro. Back to you guys.
Yeah, Jim picked up on that very quickly. Maybe I missed that in the math class when I was there. What do you think, Jim?
You know, that's just baffling. How does that happen?
I don't know.
So a clock malfunction, and although it only represents a few seconds, it makes you want to look at the clock all night. 1:12 to go in this first half. And a second and short. You'd have to think that he would have to go to passing here, and throws, and that is complete. And then Josh Senna pummels him out of bounds.
Got to put the ball right at the 50-yard line for a first down.
And I believe that was Daniel Thomas on the carry. That play took all of 2 seconds. That was a 2-second play, Marty.
Oh, okay. Thomas, the wide receiver junior, has 420 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns, but now they're going to call that back with a flag thrown.
And it's hard to see with the referee on the far side.
I think it was they had the illegal
man downfield.
Downfield, yeah, that's what it looked like. Big break there, because that ball would have been placed at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. Now it'll be 2nd and about 7.
So the Miners dodge a bit of a bullet. A good shot there of Kyle Busch. Connor Vallejo.
Good shot of the referees discussing what went on.
Tanner Vallejo, I mean. And let's see, do they have this after their conference? I think they're ready to resume play here. And so it's a 2nd and 7. And that's going to be a quarterback draw. He has a nice little hole, but the Miners plug it up pretty quick. Play goes to the 40, and the clock continues to run. We're inside 1 minute at 55 seconds to play in the first half. Hurry up offense for the Golden Eagles, 3rd down and 4. Magleby taking a lot of time here. 44 seconds to go. Gets it finally set up. A lot of time being expended by these Golden Eagles. And he comes this way to throw. Hit as he throws.
Intercepted.
And that's intercepted. So Nevada Union is in business with 32.6 seconds to go.
Loper looks like.
And Loper, who had a solid performance last week against Granite Bay. Brandon Loper comes up with the big reception, Marty. What do the Miners do here with 32.6 to play?
Okay, here's the rollout by the Del Oro quarterback, and he just threw it a little bit short. It was intended for Duarte, but Loper comes over and makes that. So now Nevada Union 1st and 10.
I say Pay goes for this.
Yeah, it has to.
Back to pass. Throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. Great coverage on the play.
It was 10 for Fuller.
Yeah, Connor Fuller, who we expected to be a little bit of a larger part of the offense tonight. 26 seconds to go, 2nd and 10.
They had Grimes deep, but Peg just couldn't pick him up.
Well, and if you take a look, what a swarming defense on the pass plays, Marty.
Exactly.
Del Oro very efficient in that part of their game, and it's making it difficult tonight for Josiah Pay. But a 2nd down. Connor Keith to his left, and that's a double reverse to Jake Tilley.
Oh, big
Jake
hole.
is up the middle, needs one block, doesn't quite get it, but takes it inside the 30 to the 28. Ball went to Connor Keith and then to Jake Tilley, and by then there was a huge hole over the middle, and there's 18.5 seconds to play. Miners need to call a timeout right here, Marty.
They have 3 timeouts, so they've...
well, they're right over the ball. And there the clock starts. Pay back, throws, that's a completion but it goes right into there. Clock is running with 11 seconds to play.
And Pay comes over to the referee and calls a timeout.
9 seconds to go exactly.
Kraus missed that block over there and enabled the defender to come up and make that tackle, or else that could have been a big gainer. Just kind of, the defender just slipped off the block.
So there you see it, the ball at the 31-yard line. Exactly 9 seconds to go in the first half. And Miners probably have 2 more plays before halftime, so this first play extremely important, Marty.
Yeah, they've got to get, with 9 seconds, they're going to need to get down the field probably about another 15 yards if they're going to attempt a field goal or try to put one in the end zone. Got a couple looks at it, but the defense for Del Oro will be dropping off. They'll give up something in front of them, but nothing behind them.
And someone needs to be watching this mysterious clock to make sure that after the play is over or time doesn't run out. I can remember a few years ago, Marty, when we trekked to Grant to see the game with the play completed for a first down with about 3 seconds to play, and the officials allowed the clock to run out.
Right, I remember.
And so Brock Kraus will come out here near side.
They probably need to put a referee into the booth to do the clock.
And Jake Tilley also wide. This is to Kraus. Kraus with a reception gets out of bounds, 5.4.
No,
and they continue to run the clock, and the clock's continuing to run.
They just called a timeout, less than a second.
7/10 of a second. And so Senna's going to, well, let's see here now. The Miners called timeout, so Dave Humphers is going to get everybody together. Marty, this is going to be a 42-yard attempt by Josh Senna. Or maybe even 43. And the cheerleaders are saying, we want a touchdown. I guess they're trying to change Dave Humphers' mind.
Well,
somebody should maybe say to him, hey, you'll be lucky if you get a field goal.
Exactly at that distance.
And Senna is in the game.
See where they spot the ball. It'll be down. It's going to be at least 40 yards. They're going to put the ball spotted about the 30, 33. They'll spot it, and with the 10 yards, that's 43 yards.
Brandon Loper, the holder. This is a long kick for Senna. Left-footed kicker. And they put 4.7 seconds back on the clock. And timeout is taken by Del Oro. I would say that they want to ice the kicker, but on a night like tonight, Marty, it's pretty warm.
Yeah, no one's going to get iced tonight, I can tell you that.
You know, and Marty and I were talking about it earlier on. Kind of the strangest season we've ever seen, Marty. Here we are really 8 weeks into the season, and the Miners having a bye week 1 week, so they've played 7 games. This is the 8th week of their season. And it's been warm every week.
It has been, except for one night, and one Friday night it was a little bit cool, but that's we had to put a jacket on, and I think that might have been the night you stole my jacket from me.
Well, Marty, let's talk about this. Marty took my jacket out of the car and left his jacket in mine, but he got it. He got it back tonight, so he's happy. But here we go.
Oh, they're going to look at 5 yards. They get him 5 yards
closer.
That could help.
And that hard count results in getting Senna 5 yards closer. Will that make a difference?
It may be.
And it goes to a 38-yard attempt rather than a 43-yard attempt. And the Miners take another timeout. So, you know, I think that Dave is coming out here and saying, okay, guys, what do we want to do in this situation? There you see Humphers and Cody Long there on the right side, and Jake Tilley, number 18, Connor Keith, 44. There's Josh Senna, number 24. And they're trying to figure this out. Miners with a...
Well, the worst scenario you could have is if the kick gets blocked and it's a loose ball. That would be your worst scenario.
So what do the Miners have up their sleeves? And while the Miners are coming up on the ball, the coach for Del Oro was right in the face of the back judge. So here we go. Again, Loper holding. And Josh Senna with this play that should be the final play of the first half. Spotted and kicked. Wow, that's long enough.
It is. It's right down
and that
the
is good. Wow, Senna having a heck of a night. He drills one through for 3 points. And Marty, that might have gone from 43.
He would have made it. Yep, no question about that, Jim. As that ball carried all the way into the track.
So the wacky clock of Del Oro betrays them in the end. The Miners have the last play of the first half, and they make it worthwhile. They pick up 3 points. We are done with the first half. Miners leading 10-0.
There's your touch.
Grass Valley Eye Care has been serving our community for over 10 years. Grass Valley Eye Care offers evening appointments on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as Saturday appointments for your convenience. We have an optical lab on site, and we carry a wide selection of frames from our value line to designer collections, including sunwear for men, women, teens, and kids. So whether it's contact lenses, glasses, or complete eye care, let Grass Valley Eye Care assist you with all of your vision needs.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Painter family's been feeding Nevada County since 1959, and October marks 51 years serving you. SPD Market is proud to be the only IGA family-owned and operated market in the area. You're sure to see your friends and neighbors in Grass Valley or Nevada City. You can trust that in these tough economic times, SPD will continue to offer you the best value and contribute to the welfare of our community. SPD, a hometown-proud IGA market.
Living in Nevada County means living with trees. Hi, my name is John Pay. Our family has had property on Banner Mountain for the last 60 years. For the last 15 years, our property has been taken care of by Amancio Gutierrez. I highly recommend Amancio. If you have trees that need climbing, if you have brush that needs clearing, if you have a fire danger, 305-0012. Thank you.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home and has a new line of whole house fans which will save you energy. They're also your headquarters for big screen TVs in Grass Valley, including the new 3D TVs, and feature the first alert security systems as well as the famous Beam Central Vac system. It's fun and function at the Beam Easy Living Center in Grass Valley. And, of course, by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader. In sports television, this is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for joining us tonight. And be sure to tune in every single week on NCTV, Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, and ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn. And, of course, around the world at NevadaCountyTV.org. Just click on live streaming or on demand. We're Touchdown Productions, making memories since 1997. Guys, back up to you.
Thank you, Gil. A real dogfight here in Loomis, California. Del Oro against Nevada Union. And Marty, the Miners would have felt fairly good about their prospects if we were to disclose to them that they would give up 0 points to this vaunted Del Oro offense through the first 2 quarters.
I think we're going to have here, Jim, the field. Now watch this. Good blocking up front. They picked up the extra 5 yards, but I don't think Senna needed it. And they get set. A good snap from center. Here it comes. Ball set down on the tee and then straight through with a good follow through with a kick. Leg releases all that energy and head down. Excellent. That thing went right through the uprights. There it goes. And that was good for another 10 yards. Strong leg on this young man.
Sensational kick as they, I guess the theme tonight must be Roman. Do you think it's Roman tonight?
Yeah, it is.
Serving pizza, perhaps? Probably not?
I don't think so.
Okay. But anyway, Miners having a very successful first half. They lead 10-0. Defense, Marty, sensational first half defensively for Nevada Union. Bend but don't break on some series. A couple of prime interceptions at really important times.
Blocked field
They have
goal.
somewhat negated the passing game of Del Oro. On the sidelines to Rick Ellwood. Rick?
Hey, guys, really.
Oh.
May have a little technical difficulty
We'll have
there.
to get Rick's mic back up again. And so
Got here. Hey, we're having all kinds of difficulty with the clock, with the signal. But a kind of a weird first half with Nevada Union getting the ball late in the second quarter. Great play by Brandon Loper to break off underneath and make that interception. But we got to get some more pressure on the Del Oro passing attack. We've had one sack, but we have no intensity. If you watch a young Tanner Vallejo, he's only a sophomore, great, big, tough, strong kid. But when he goes to try to take on the blitz, he takes a player on head on instead of trying to skirt inside or outside to pick a lane to get an advantage to get at the quarterback. So we need some intensity on defense on our pass rush, and we need to put together a pretty solid, sustained drive again on offense. So I think Nevada Union should be pretty lucky, feel pretty good that they're up 10-0 at halftime, and I think Del Oro on the other side's got to feel pretty fortunate they're only down 10-0. I got to ask you guys, was there a Sadie Hawkins dance this week or something that distracted both of these teams? Because neither of them playing with the intensity that a 16, 17, or 18-year-old football team would come out here with tonight.
Well, you know, Rick, you were there for the walkthrough, and one of the things that the coaches really impressed upon us was that this team was ready, that they had left the Granite Bay contest in the rearview mirror, that they were really ready to go tonight, and you know, a little bit of a ho-hum first half, but I'll take ho-hum if it means a 10-7 lead. We'll be back with more halftime festivities in a moment. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Miner football on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
It's Roadhouse food from around the world at the old 5 Mile House on Highway 20, your 5-minute getaway. Fall is here, so it's time to enjoy the comfort inside the 5 Mile House with Oktoberfest. The taste of Germany includes Wiener Schnitzel, Sauerbraten, and Bratwurst, along with special events all month long. Get something for everyone at the old 5 Mile House, your 5-minute getaway.
Hi, my name's Mark from Swayze's Public Wholesale at 140 East McKnight Way. At Swayze's, we have all kinds of automotive tools. We have all kinds of fasteners, 3 different pitches of metrics. We have safety equipment. And don't forget our glove world. We carry over 600 styles of gloves. If your canopy was damaged this winter, we have all the parts and supplies to fix and repair it or expand it. It's Swayze's Public Wholesale. We have everything you need for everything you do. Open every day, 8 to 5 on the weekdays, open till 4 on the weekends.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Welcome to Grass Valley Glass, family owned and operated by the Stallman family since 1989. Grass Valley Glass is your local expert in the repair of single and dual pane windows. And don't forget about your auto, truck, or motorhome. Grass Valley Glass also offers same-day repair or replacement on all your auto glass needs, and we work with all insurance companies. Remember, if it's glass, it's Grass Valley Glass.
Your car or truck is an extension of your personality. Chuck Cavros knows this, so Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of products from WeatherGuard, DZ, bracket truck racks, along with a large selection of aftermarket performance products, all from the top manufacturers. So give your car or truck the attitude it deserves at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
And by All Phase Solar Heating and Air Conditioning. It's time to expect more from your heating and cooling system. All Phase uses superior patent technology that removes more airborne allergens from the filtered air in your home. All Phase is a certified Bryant Premier dealer. Their certified technicians are trained to diagnose, repair, or replace any part of your HVAC system in your home or in your office to ensure that you stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Wouldn't it be nice to come home to a nice warm house tonight? All Phase Solar, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
And, of course, by Touchdown Productions, beginning our 14th season of local sports television, Jim Adams, along with Marty Mortensen, saying, thanks for tuning in and making us the #1 sports telecast in the foothills. Remember, Touchdown Productions is more than just sports telecasts. We can also shoot, edit, duplicate, and provide you with many other video production services, including live multi-camera productions for your next event. Any event worth having is worth recording. Give us a call today, 530-274-2206, and bring us your next event to DVD. And you know, Marty, we used them a lot at Ray Morgan Company over the summer. Gil and I had several shots that we took. A very good job for us at Ray Morgan Company, and so another good thing about Touchdown Productions. Now let's move forward a little bit to the second half. Nevada Union will start off receiving the ball. Nevada Union has not received a kickoff yet tonight, so that will be their first one, and if they didn't receive another one all night, they would probably be happy because that would mean that they would be victorious. Nevada Union looking forward to that, but as Rick talked about, maybe a little faster tempo offense, a little more emotion in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have to eliminate some of those breaks. This game could be, without the miscues that happened with the Del Oro, this game could be a 0-0 tie at this point in time, Jim.
So for Nevada Union, they will take the ball to start the second half. We'll be back with second half action in just a moment. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union football on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Hi, I'm Larry Ingersoll, Chief Title Officer and Manager of Placer Title in Grass Valley. Welcome to Placer Title's new office at 380 Sierra College Drive, Suite 100, Grass Valley. Placer Title's been in Nevada County since 1995 and has supported all the local athletics and especially minor football. So remember to look for Placer Title at our new home on Lytton Hill near Sierra College at 380 Sierra College Drive, Suite 100, Grass Valley.
Bob and Kurt Pinkham have been serving your carpet needs in Grass Valley since 1977. That's over 50 years of experience. Their new 3,500 square foot showroom is stuffed with the latest designs in carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and ceramic tile flooring products from all the top manufacturers. With many products in stock in their huge 3,500 square foot warehouse. It's Bob's Discount Carpet in Grass Valley. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
Hi, I'm Dawn Whitmore, branch manager at Adecco Grass Valley. Adecco is a full-service human resources provider.
I'm Autumn Payne, your staffing consultant here at Adecco. If you're an employer, we have the perfect workers for you.
I'm Lisa Harkey, senior staffing consultant here at Adecco. We know the economy is still tight, but we're here to help you find employment.
We look forward to serving you.
And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the Foothill leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks for joining us tonight, and be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions sports team will select the most deserving NU player and honor them with a beautiful acrylic plaque made by Stuckey's. So stay tuned after the game for the Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers, and coming up immediately after this exclusive NU telecast.
So about ready for second half action here. Let's go down on the field and Rick Ellwood. Rick?
A lot of time left, guys, whole second half, but certainly player of the game honors looking like Josh Senna. A great heads-up breakup on the goal line. Didn't try to go for the interception early in the second quarter, and then made a nice interception. Then, of course, then in the end of the waning moments of the second quarter, the nice, strong, powerful field goal that would have made it from probably 40, 45 yards. But what a beautiful evening out here. Great job by the Del Oro flag and band team, and I felt like I was in the Parthenon in the middle of Rome with the great hole in the ceiling as I look up at the moon that's waxing here on a beautiful autumn night. But now an opportunity for Nevada Union to take the ball, make a statement. They can't feel good about what happened, even though they're up, like you said, Jim. Should be happy to have a 10-0 lead. This thing could be 24-0 for Nevada Union, so they've got to set a tempo. They've had a good week of practice. Everything that Coach Humphreys talked about in the walkthrough, they're not seeming to get done, and it just seems like that they're just a little sluggish, like their mind may be someplace else, but we'll see what they put together, what the motivational talk was at halftime, and see how Nevada Union comes out, and see if Del Oro can respond by putting together some drives and gain a few more yards and maybe get to the end zone in the second half. Back to you guys.
And you know, Rick, that's kind of the interesting part of this, is that the Miners have made great halftime adjustments, but they haven't done especially a great job of coming out and starting things really well. So third and fourth quarter, they've always been so good, and joined over to the left of us by Josiah Pay's mom, Kathleen, right over here. So maybe she's coming here to check out what we have to say about her son tonight, Marty. So watch it, will you?
Okay, I'll be. I'm just gonna keep you in.
Behave yourself.
No,
behave.
I'm your guard. Guard you.
Josiah's dad, John Pay, usually sits over on the other side of the field.
Oh,
he does not like to be bothered during the game, and so you know, interesting aspect here. Let's take a moment to take a look at volleyball while they go out on the field to figure out how the second half is going to start. And Nevada Union, in third place in the SFL, lost a heartbreaker to Rockland last night in 5 sets, won the first 2 sets, and then lost the next 2, and then just barely lost 17-15 in the 5th and deciding set. But there you see the Sierra Foothill League standings. And
look like Rockland is very tough this year.
They are, and Nevada Union had them down 2-0, Marty. Pioneer Valley League, Placer, Colfax, Bear River, all having good seasons. Placer probably the team to beat. So there you see the volleyball standings. And, you know, let's send a message down the line to our network of stations and let you know that next week's broadcast may be in jeopardy. There are 2 reasons next week that we may not have the game of the week from Roseville. The first is that Roseville is adamant about the fact that they don't have power on the sidelines, and the other is, quite frankly, Roseville's athletic department is the most difficult to work with in the SFL, and it's a double standard. When they come to Nevada Union, they are treated like kings, but when we go to Roseville, they make it as difficult for us as possible. So you'll have to watch your listings, go to our website, and see whether next week's game takes place. It is in jeopardy right now, but we're seeing if they will allow us to bring a generator, and if they will not allow us to do that, then that will be the tail of the tape, and we'll know that, that they don't want that game televised back to Nevada City, Grass Valley, Auburn. So we'll see Lincoln and Bear River for sure next week, and so we're really hoping to be able to bring you the game. If we don't, it has nothing to do with Marty, me, Gil, Touchdown Productions. It is all about Roseville High School and their lack of access. So with that said, you'll have to take a look and see what we have next week. So ready to kick off for Del Oro, and that ball comes high and deep, close to the end zone, and it will go out of the end zone. Gabe Humphers tried to receive it, but it was over his head as he stood at the goal line, so Nevada Union will start from the 20-yard line.
Well, let's see if the Miners can start off where they left off in that at the end of that second quarter, and see if the momentum can carry over. Right now, they'll be starting 1st and 10 on their own 20, and Del Oro may have stepped up their defense here. We'll see.
Big first drive for Nevada Union. Not too much yardage on that first carry. Carrying the ball for the Miners is Jake Tilley, number 18. Jake will be featured in next Friday's In the Huddle article in the Union. We'll take a look at some of the dynamic offensive seniors for Nevada Union. Jake, Devin Grimes, Brock Krause. 2nd down and 7. Stutter step. Short yardage gain again. And that is Connor Keith. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 3. Marty, this first series for Nevada Union, very important to come out of the chute here with some good first downs, some good yardage. They could put 7 points on the board. It would surely put the Golden Eagles' backs against the wall.
They're trying to establish the run. Let's see if they can convert this 3rd down.
So Josiah is going to call his own number. Needs one more block. Gets that 1st down yardage. Coming down the far sideline and taken out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. 1st down, Miners.
That was a nice fake to the 2 backs. Kind of tucked it in his stomach and swung to the outside with no blockers. Just did it on his own.
You know, Pay has done very well in that play all night. It has been a very good deceptive play. Man in motion is Tilley, but gives it to the first man through, which is Connor Keith, for a short gain. He is 2nd down and long.
Blake Smith on the block. Is allowed to pick up a couple of yards.
So that'll be a 2nd down and long. And here comes Pay. This is Grimes. Connor Keith leading the blocking, but Grimes is taken down for what might be a short gain on the play.
He's able to keep his balance, but his knee did touch the ground right back at about the line of scrimmage, and so it'll bring up a 3rd down and about 9. So here the Miners are going to be placed in a passing situation.
9:50 to go, 3rd quarter action. Miners by 10 to nothing. Big 3rd down play. And Josiah's going to be hit, and down he goes.
Big rush.
Jake Tilley failed to pick up the rushing defender, and the first sack of the night by Kai Gunnavel-Saliban.
Okay. How did they get his name on the? Oh, they don't have any names on the back of the jerseys. Good thing. Shoulders aren't broad enough for that name.
So the Miners pick up 1 first down, but then they are out. And here's Senna with another nice kick. See if he gets the roll, and he does. And it goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So Del Oro gives the Miners 1 first down. That's all they get, and that will bring up a 1st and 10 now for Del Oro, trailing 10-0 with 9:09 to go in second quarter action.
I wouldn't be surprised,
second half action,
Jim, if they don't go to the pass right away and try to establish the passing game.
Daniel Thomas near side. Then he hands it off to Acuna. Acuna gets some yardage. Helmet flies off of, I believe, one of the Miners.
That was
Kyle Busch.
Big first down run. Well, I thought they'd be
second and 4.
I thought they'd be passing, but I guess they're going to try to establish the run. 8:45 left to go here in the third quarter.
Another handoff. Again, Acuna does not get first down yardage, but does surge forward. That'll bring up a 3rd down, but it will be a 3rd and short.
He was first hit by Humphers, and that was able to break out of the tackle. And let's see where they spot the ball.
And they're giving him a first down.
That's what I thought, because he was initially hit behind the line of scrimmage, but Humphers couldn't hold on to him, and he was able to surge forward for the first down. So it's 1st and 10 for Del Oro.
At the 47-yard line of Del Oro, Magleby brings his Golden Eagles up. 2 wideouts here near side. Man in motion is Alex Bertrando. And the handoff again. This time it doesn't render much yardage, and a nice play by Gabe Humphers finishes off the tackle. And in there with Humphers is Tanner Vallejo.
And Cody Long also in on that tackle. He comes off the field.
So a 2nd and long.
Jim, that the crowds on both sides are just not into the game.
That's very quiet.
I mean, it's very quiet. The neighbors probably like that.
So a 2nd and 9, 2 men in motion. Heavy to the near side, but the pass goes to the far side. The Miners need to head him in, but they don't. And at the last second, and a flag comes in at the end. That'll probably take it close to they'll probably be against Nevada Union. Matt Whitler with the tackle. But the biggest gain of the night by the Golden Eagles take the ball to about the 10-yard line, and with this flag, could take it to 1st and goal.
That was a late flag that came in. I don't know if it was a face mask or what, but let's see what the referee says.
And that play had the Miners confused in that
it was
Del Oro was stacked heavily on the near side of the field, and then the screen went to the far side of the field. And it is a face mask.
Half the distance of the goal, and let's take a look at that replay. Here it is now. Reached up, and there it is. Brought him down and had his hand right on the face mask. And that'll cost you half the distance to the goal.
So the Miners with their most challenging stand of the game so far, and that will make it worse with a nice gain inside the 5-yard line, and that'll be a 2nd down and goal.
See where they spot that ball. Looks like it's down about the 1-yard line.
And it is 2nd down and goal from the 1.
Well, the Miners held last time Del Oro was down there.
Del Oro with their deepest penetration of this game. Early stages of the second half.
Oh, they stopped
Ball is given again to Brandon Acuna, and Acuna can't quite make it in, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal. 6 minutes to go. 3rd quarter action. Nevada Union leading 10-0, but that 10-point lead in jeopardy on this 3rd down from about the half-yard line. And now there is a whistle.
Well, they got an injured player. Yeah, equipment issue, I think. That is Loper.
So Brandon Loper comes off, and Matt Whitler comes in. And there you see the ball at about the half-yard line. Miners will have to make a mammoth stand here. And a penalty against Nevada Union moves the ball the half distance, so you can almost count the blades of grass. If this were a real turf field, you can almost count the blades of artificial turf. And there it is, right side, touchdown Del Oro. So the Golden Eagles score and cut the lead to 10-6.
Nick O'Sullivan, the ball carrier, just pranced into the end zone over the right side, Jim, and nobody laid a hand on him. And they've narrowed the score to 10-6.
I think the Miners thought that they'd come right up the middle again, and instead the play rolled right here. So here's the point after. Spotted, kicked, almost blocked again. Almost got it, but it is good. Senna, no, that wasn't Senna on that particular play. And let's go down on the field, Rick Ellwood. Rick?
Guys, you'll notice that Del Oro's trying to mix it up a little bit. They brought in junior quarterback Bobby Hetherington to take over the signal calling, and certainly got it done with a nice long drive, a pass there completed on a third down situation, but a nice long drive and led Del Oro right into the end zone. So Nevada Union better do it, ring the bell and get the alarm clock going, because they got a ball game on their hands now at 10-6 with a few minutes left here in the third quarter.
5:43 to go, and let's take a look at that third down play. There it is.
Yeah, just like the Nevada Union had lined up to expect that Del Oro would go right over the center, but they took it the outside touchdown.
So a little bit of a change-up. Grimes is deep with, it looks like, Gabe Humphers. So Houlihan out, Grimes in, and it would be interesting to see one of the two of them be able to return this ball. Grimes, an explosive runner. Del Oro lined up almost like they're going to try an onside kick. Heavy on the far side. But high and deep. And Grimes takes it in the end zone. So that will be a touchback. And Josiah Pay and company will begin from the 20-yard line.
Good strong leg by the Del Oro kicker as kicks that ball into the end zone.
Let's go down on the field and Rick Ellwood. Rick?
Hey guys, I think we're seeing a little bit of the loss of Nick LeDuc on the offensive line. They got a young guy in there, number 53, Blake Smith, who's kind of undersized at 5'9", 155, trying to do a job, but I think they're really missing Nick right now for the offensive line to give a good push and to gain some yardage, because they're getting stuffed pretty good by Del Oro.
Thank you, Rick. Grimes on that first play, and the Miners lose a yard. That'll be second down and 11, and Marty, the Miners surely challenged to move the ball.
They certainly are. Del Oro has come up with some big stops on Grimes since he's ran off those two big plays right at the very start of the game.
Grimes in motion again, but Pay's going to bring it here near side.
Good
Gets
block.
a nice block, but has to run around that block, and then only picks up a few yards on the play.
Nevada Union's going to have to open this game up now, because we're ticking down here in the third quarter with 4:55, and they're going to need to open this game up because they're in their own part of the field for these last two drives and unable to move the ball. So we'll have to see if they do that.
4:40 to go in third quarter action. Clock is running. Pay on a big third down play. Back to pass. Looks, throws, complete. Brock Krause. And first down yardage for Nevada Union.
That was the Krause as he picks up the first down on the big yardage pass.
Brock with a big game last week against Granite Bay. Talked about how the line blocking last week was excellent and how Josiah Pay had a very good contest. The Miners up with a first down, really needing to move the ball. And handoff is to Connor Keith, and both the Miners running game, aside from that first series, Marty, has second series has had a little bit of trouble moving the ball.
They have.
And that's something we really haven't seen this season. The strong part, of course, Josiah Pay has had some excellent contests, but the running game, you've seen Keith and Grimes rack up some very good yardage. And there's a handoff or a pass and throws, and that's complete. This is Brock Krause, and Krause goes out of bounds. He wanted to turn the corner. It kind of slipped on that artificial turf, but he picks up enough yardage for a first down and ventures into Golden Eagle territory.
And that was very close to a holding call that the referees did. Right now, here's the pass right down. Picks up on the 50-yard line, but couldn't turn the corner and ends up running out of bounds. Mike open.
And so 1st and 10, up the middle. Keith with a nice gain on the play. Connor Keith with the carry. Yards hard to come by tonight.
He hasn't been able to get that hole opened up that he needs to jump through, and they've been stuffing him. He's had a lot of carries, but no real big yardage tonight.
So that'll be a 2nd and 7 coming down to the 3-minute point of the third quarter. And,
missed tackle.
Jake Tilley takes advantage of a missed tackle, moves to the 40-yard line or close to there. Tilley loses his helmet in the process. There you see Jake getting his helmet readjusted. But another 3rd down and long, 3rd and 6.
Hey, they got that kernel corn machine over there.
Kettle corn.
Kettle corn. Yeah, I can smell it over here.
Are you going to take a break from me, Marty?
I may have to.
3rd down, fakes it to Grimes, comes back to pass, has the screen. This is Connor Keith. Keith runs for the first down, but a flag comes in against probably Nevada Union on the play.
It'll be a hold or an illegal block. They'll take it back.
And it's going to be...
that'd have been a first down.
Yep. That was a good call for Nevada Union, but they holding will be the call on this one.
You can see as he goes back, and there the screen has been set up over in the flat for Connor Keith, and he starts heading down the thing, and then looks like there's a hold right there on number 11, and that'll negate the first down, and it'll bring up 3rd and 10 now. So that was a big play against Nevada Union there.
So a first down will be negated. 3rd and 10. Connor Keith, a single back. Grimes in motion. Fakes it again to Grimes. Pay throws, has an open receiver. Brock Krause, and it is a reception for a first down for the Miners, and Pay's passing game is suddenly coming to life.
Well, he was threw that off his back foot, going the wrong way, and was able to hit his wide open receiver. Now watch this as he's on his back foot and was able to launch it out there into double coverage, but Krause had a big lead on it.
Grimes in motion, but it's the first man through, and it's a big gain. This is Connor Keith, and Keith runs for a first down.
There's that hole he was looking for.
The last possible defender, Mitch Krieger, takes him down. And for the Miners, another 1st and 10, 1:44. The clock has been momentarily stopped. And this will be a 1st and goal for Nevada Union at the 7-yard line. And Marty, the Miners would be well served to penetrate the end zone on this series. Keith again, but Keith gets nothing. In fact, Keith probably lost a yard or two.
He ran into his own blocker. Blake Smith was setting up for a block to open up the hole, and just ran right into the back of him.
And Kraus again checks in. Kraus has also had a very strong contest tonight. Dominic Pettinato momentarily comes out of the game. So at the 8-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Man in motion is Grimes. And the Miners, before they can get the play off, flags fly, and illegal motion will be called against Nevada Union. And the 2nd and goal from the 8 will become a 2nd and goal from the 13. And Marty, they're moving in the wrong direction.
That's exactly right. So they step off the 5 yards. A new play will come in. Bringing the play in is coming into the line. And Connor Keith comes out of the game. He's kind of favoring his right leg a little bit.
And so a huge 2nd down play. Kraus is near side. This is going to be a pitch to Grimes. Grimes is going to throw, and he throws for the end zone, and it's batted away at the last second. Kraus was there, but an excellent defensive play by number 4, Max. Well, is that Magleby?
It is. Magleby. He's been playing safety.
Okay,
that's
so
the second one he's knocked down tonight.
With 33.6 seconds to play.
We'll take a look at the replay here. Looks like a run by Grimes, but then at the last minute he throws it up, and then coming over and knocking it away on a heads-up play was Magleby, and he ends up saving a touchdown. Nice play call, but it just was knocked down by the safety with 33 seconds left to go, and now they step it off again, so they move him all the way back again
to the 25-yard line.
Another flag thrown. What we missed is they
second and goal from the 25. And so Josiah Pay is going to need to pull something out of his bag of tricks. Back to pass, shields the ball, almost gets tackled, throws downfield, and out of bounds is incomplete. Grimes was the intended receiver.
Just ran out of field as that play took a long time to develop. So that'll bring up 3rd down and goal.
And with 27 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter, the Miners, on what seemed to be a very promising drive with 1st and goal from the 7, have unfortunately moved backwards to the 25, and suddenly it's a 3rd and goal from the 25. Pay comes in, talks immediately to Brock Kraus. Kraus will come out here near side. Tilley will be at tight end on the far side. Back to pass, throws on over. And now the Miners it'll be even worse for them.
They'll move them all the way back. They're out of field goal range now.
And that was to Kraus.
I think he wanted to pass that ball again. That was a lateral back to him, Jim.
And wow. And that will end the 3rd quarter on an ominous note. So 3 quarters in the books. The Miners will have a 4th and goal from the 31-yard line. Their lead is cut by 7 in the 3rd quarter. We're going to go into the 4th. Miners lead 10-7.
Well, Jim, that's going to be a big series right there. It's going to tell tale on this game. Let's go down on the field to Rick. Give us an update.
Marty, you had it right. Brock Kraus was going to try to throw a double pass. Actually, it was a lateral back to him. But the pressure from Del Oro, they're taking no caution for the pass. They're bringing 8-9 guys up to the line of scrimmage and just causing confusion. If you go back to the play where Connor Keith may have hurt his leg, the left guard, Blake Smith, was just jammed and knocked 5 yards into the backfield right into Connor Keith's running lane. So Del Oro saying, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to beat us on good passes, because we're going to totally shut down your running game. Now here we are. We've gone 25 yards in the wrong direction, 4th and what is it, 25 to start the fourth quarter. I don't know if we're going to kick it here or if we're going to try to throw it in the end zone, maybe get a pass interference. But certainly Nevada Union going the wrong way. Not the kind of tempo you want to go into the fourth quarter with. Guys, back to you.
Well, Rick was a little bit charitable, Nevada Union. It's from the 31, so the Miners are going to try a 49-yard field goal. Senna is in for his longest field goal attempt of the season. And this will start the third quarter. Miners looking to spread their lead to 6, but they will be hard-pressed here. A long 49-yard attempt. Brandon Loper again holding. Ball is snapped, ball is kicked. It's going to be short. And looked like it was on line, but Marty, that's an awful lot.
It is. It's a long way to
ask
kick that ball.
Of a kicker. And Marty sees an old friend of his here.
Larry Uno, good Bear River fan. He's at our game tonight.
What's a Bear River fan doing here?
Well, I don't know. Larry,
I think you need to go question him.
I will have to do that. He's keeps stats for the basketball. His both of his daughters played basketball at Bear River, and he does the timekeeping sometimes at the games. Very nice gentleman.
So a huge series here for Del Oro. Offensively down by 3, shut out in the first half, come out and score a touchdown in the third quarter to cut it to 10-7. And here's the handoff, and not much yardage on the play. Again, Brandon Acuna, the most popular runner for Del Oro tonight.
That tackle was made by Gabe Humpers, and one of the things, the defensive line's not giving up here. They're stopping that run. It's the passing that's causing some problems here tonight for Nevada Union.
Bobby Hetherington in at quarterback. A 2nd down and 8. Hetherington hands off again. This is Acuna again, and this will bring up a 3rd down and long. A gain of 3 on the play is a 3rd down and 5. And wow, is this a big gain, big play for Nevada Union right now, Marty?
They have to stop right here and get the ball back, see if they can hold them 3 and out. So the new quarterback, Hetherington.
In the fourth quarter of what should be characterized as a must-win for both of these squads. Back to passes Hetherington, rolls right, looks like he's going to run, and he does. And he gets close to the first down. I think he got it.
Yeah, because the ball started on the 20, he got to the 30. Good running. There was no pursuit at all on that, Jim, as he rolled out to the right.
And so Hetherington does what Magleby had a hard time with, and he's moving the Golden Eagles. Just barely a first down, ball's the nose of the ball right on the 30-yard line. Loper and Senna both here near side defending for Nevada Union. Back to pass. Miners need to close in on him, but he gets away. Miners meet him, and they're going to throw a flag against Nevada Union. And boy, we've seen some of those hits tonight by Del Oro with no flags come in, and then Nevada Union will be flagged here. That'll be a personal foul and a first down for Del Oro. What had been a slight 4-yard gain on first down will be a big gain.
Let's see what it I don't think it was a late hit, was it? Let's see, it breaks through, and then
there it is right there.
Spearing.
That's what he called.
Yeah, I think that's what the issue was. That was a spear.
And, that looked like it was Matt Whitler, and that's a big gain. Turns into a 19-yard gain for Del Oro. Moves them close to midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, because he was tripped up, his knee was on the ground, and he just rolled a little bit, and then late hit to the helmet, and that'll cost you 15. So big play for Del Oro.
Less than 10 minutes to go. Hetherington doing a good job of moving the ball for the Golden Eagles. Passes a screen over here to the near side. Good blocking. Gets around the first. Gets first down yardage and finally pushed out of bounds. But inside Miner territory at the 37-yard line of Nevada Union, and another first down as the Golden Eagles are moving the ball.
That's Daniel Thomas on the reception, the junior, 180 pounds. He's already had 3 TDs this year, and he's racking up the yardage as that ball was just thrown out into the flat. Plenty of room to run, and he took advantage of it.
And the Miners, who fortuitously caused some turnovers in the first half, are really in need of one right now. And there's the handoff to Acuna. Miners in pursuit, but Acuna accomplishing in the second half what he could not in the first, gets a nice gain.
Well, he had a couple of runs in that first half, but not like he's doing right now, as he's really a determined runner as he went over the right tackle slot, picked up about 7 yards on the carry.
2nd and 5, 9 minutes to go in this contest. Petrondo comes split near side. And there's movement.
Cost him 5 yards.
So that will make it a 2nd and 10.
So both teams are making mistakes in inopportune moments.
And I hate to say it, Marty, but what the Miners really need right now is a turnover. They need to get the ball back. They need to prevent this Del Oro team from scoring, because Del Oro has in the second half shown a prowess for moving the ball fairly well and making very few mistakes.
Yeah, this drive started on the 20, and they're into Nevada Union territory.
Handoff, runs by the first player. Miners try to convert, but gets an awful lot of yardage on the play. Cody Long has to come, or excuse me, Mike Champagne has to come over to make the tackle for Nevada Union.
Acuna continues to be able to maneuver around and sidestep some tacklers and pick up some big yardage, so that'll bring up 3rd and about 3. Big stance here. They're probably in 4-down territory right here, though, I think.
And there's a flag. I think that's going to be too much time.
No, it might be motion. He ran. He didn't run parallel with the line of scrimmage. He started forward. Can't do that. No,
and they're saying against Nevada Union?
I don't know what happened. It looked like the back.
Well, this is going to be a strange foul, dead ball foul. Well, that's going to give Del Oro another first down on a penalty.
Boy, I didn't see what happened on that one at all.
Number 57, Adrian Garibaldo, and that's going to be a 15-yarder.
That's like unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh man, that's a killer. I didn't see anything. Did you, Jim?
And Dave Humphers comes out onto the field. You see him in the left part of your screen talking to the referee. And they're talking it over right now. A little bit of confusion by the officials.
Oh, looks like it might have been one of those deliberate.
Where the defense.
Yeah. Now the defense can move, but you cannot deliberately try to draw the offense offside for the penalty. And maybe that's what they're calling.
No, and not only will they probably not change the call, but this is a lot of shades of last season. Miners really struggled till they got to the playoffs. Rick, what do you see down there?
Well, it looked like they were trying to simulate snap count. do. You can't call signals, and you can't try to simulate the snap count. I only saw one of the defensive players kind of jump like to get into a gap, so obviously.
Well, and here we'll come back here, and now the officials are huddling, and they're going to come over and gonna talk to Dave Humphers, see if we can get a shot on the sidelines there of Dave, and there we go. There you see Humphers talking to the side judge. There's the referee in the white hat, and all of the dialogue is going to go to no avail. And this drive has been helped by 30 yards in penalties against Nevada Union. 7:45 to go. The clock now begins to run. Miners really need to make the stand here. This is a character series for the Miners. Handoff up the middle, big hole. Acuna with a nice gain on the play.
Looks like he got down to about the 10. Now they can make a first down without a touchdown.
Second down and 4. Very quiet crowd tonight. A lot of emotion either by the players or the crowd. But a big second down play. Hetherington with the handoff. Acuna again doesn't get much in that situation. It's going to bring up a third down play.
Now, they're using up a lot of the clock, but they're going to have to come away with a score. If a field goal ties it up, a touchdown puts them ahead.
And the last time we were here, we faced overtime in which Nevada Union ended up losing. But this game, more important than that non-league game of 4 years ago. And Del Oro taking a long time to come out of their huddle. And there's movement, and I believe they're saying the Miners came off sides.
I don't know if they were drawn offside or was illegal motion.
Let's see what they come up with here. Dead ball foul, offsides Nevada Union.
Crowd didn't like it.
Last week was the first week in all of the seasons that I've covered Nevada Union football that I saw Dave Humphers get an unsportsmanlike conduct, and you have to kind of wonder whether he might be on the verge of that now. First and goal from the 4. And there's a fast handoff. Flags fly, and let's see what they do in this situation.
That'll be brought back because.
And this one's going to be against Del Oro, so this is going to make a first and goal from the 9.
And we got somebody hurt down there for Nevada Union.
Miners quickly out on the Miners staff with Doc, and there's Coach Jamie. Trying to get a glimpse of who that is. And that happened as the whistle was blowing on the play being called dead. Dave Humphers there on the far left. And not much movement there. So let's recap where we are. 6:11 to go in this contest. Nevada Union leading 10-7. We're hesitant to call it a must-win game for both teams, but definitely a hugely important contest for both squads. Del Oro will have the ball at the 9, and it will be first and goal from the 9. Let's see what we can see here.
Okay, the play was blown dead. Oh, there.
I think that's.
It looks like his.
I think it's the big tuna, Sam Hartoon.
Yeah.
And it is. I think it's Sam.
Yeah, I think
Sam coming off.
He just went down. Somebody rolled on his leg.
Sam, coming off of an automobile accident that kept him out of the first several weeks of the season, was really looking forward to coming back. Had a very good contest last week against Granite Bay. Was scheduled to see a lot more time tonight. And there you even see the Del Oro medical staff come on out, and they are going to bring in the ambulance.
Yeah, watch when somebody rolls up over on him.
There's Sam right in the middle of the screen. Right there.
Yeah, his leg got twisted.
Almost looks like what could be a broken leg. The cart comes out onto the field. You see the cart in the background. That's what they've just brought out. And back to live action. And Sam Hartunian, one of the nicest guys you would ever want to meet, really was looking forward to this his senior year. Had to sit out the first several weeks and was just itching to get back into the game. And this is going to delay this game a little bit. Let's go down on the field and Rick. Rick, what do you have?
Guys, this is always sad when you see one of your fellow teammates laying there. It's not Sam Hartunian. Sam is on the sideline, number 51. So we don't know, I don't have a number on who that is out there. His legs are moving a little bit. Looks like it's number 45. So
45 would be Bodie Weiniger. That makes a little sense, as I saw his dad walking down the sideline, and his dad may be out on the field. So the Big Tuna dodges a big bullet. However, Bodie Weiniger, a really valuable part of the Nevada Union defense, the senior 200-pound, 6'2" linebacker.
Yeah, they look like they're just trying to keep. Going to slide the underneath them. His legs are moving, so I don't think it's anything. Well, we don't want to speculate here. I'm sorry.
I believe that is his mom in the yellow blouse that you see right there, and the far left with the backpack, I believe that is his dad. Being very careful in how they're going to address this.
I thought they took out a cast, one of those air casts out of the bag. I don't see if it's on his, attached to his leg or what.
And the coach, the training staff from both teams out there on the field to assist. We can only speculate what it is, but it appears as though, Marty, a leg injury?
It looks like it.
And now the paramedics are out there. You see them tending to Bodie. Spoke with him before the game tonight. He was very much looking forward to it. Dave Humpers now leaning over. And so on a play that actually...
It was called dead, scored a touchdown, but then looks like somebody rolled over on him. He's in the middle of that pile.
And there you see the sidelines for Nevada Union. A very warm, nice night here in Loomis, California. And in the background, you saw the commander. The attending staff being very careful on how they're going to move Bodie. There on the right, you see a paramedic. We've got 6 minutes, 11 seconds to go, and so for the Miners here, a pretty solemn moment. Bodie, a big contributor. And there on the very far left, you see Bodie's dad with the black backpack on. And you hear the sidelines of Nevada Union. So, Marty, this could turn the game one way or another. Will the Miners really allow this to be a something that inspires them? You know, will it stop the momentum of Del Oro?
Well, it's hard to tell. This is a pretty solemn occasion here. You hate to see your teammates being taken down like that with and as I said there, they got him on the stretcher and they're carrying him to the little horrible cart there.
On a dead ball play, and there's Bodie being loaded into the cart.
See, a lot of times too, when you're all jammed up like that and you hear the whistle blow, you just kind of relax a little bit. And then the next thing you know, somebody hits you in the back or rolls over on your leg or whatever else. So it's pretty tough, especially when that whistle blows into place.
Rick, what do you have for us?
Dave Humphers challenging his team to respond after Bodie. It can go either the moment teammates get hurt, or you can really a defense together that keeps Del Oro out of the end zone. But probably really a tough moment for the Nevada Union football players at this point to see one of their teammates be carried off the field like that, motionless. So we'll keep you up to date. We didn't hear any words on what might be the cause of his injury.
So it'll be interesting to see if this is a catalyst for the Nevada Union defense, and if this will allow them to rise to the occasion here on this crucial Del Oro series where they have moved down the field and are now at the 9-yard line, where it will be a 1st and goal from the 9. The clock starting to become a bit of a factor with 6 minutes and 11 seconds, so we're almost halfway into the 4th quarter. And one way or another, Marty, the Miners will be getting the ball back at least within the next couple of minutes. So 8 minutes into this stoppage of play, Miners defense back out on the field.
They're taking every precaution there, Jim, as they're taping him to the board now, and they're not taking any chances whatsoever. They don't want to do any more.
So we originally thought it might be a leg. I don't think it is, Marty.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
The way they taped him to that,
they don't want him to move.
No. And Nevada Union, I will say this, and I do see an ambulance now beyond the end zone where Bodie is right now. And everything comes to a stop, moving very slowly to get him off of the field. The paramedics were very careful. There you see the ambulance, and in perspective, that's just beyond the goal posts to which Del Oro is moving right now. So just to the right of the screen is actually There it is actually the vehicle that will carry him off the field. Espinoza, number 14. There's Gabe Humphers, number 3. Kind of a strange field, as it is almost totally circled by fences, very few openings. But I think there is one. If you take a look to where the grandstand is on the right, you see an opening right there. I think that's where they'll go out. And then to the left, you see where the ambulance is.
Here we first thought when we saw the replay it was 51 that took it down, and now they I didn't see any other activity with regards to what happened or where he was in that pile. So it's hard to see exactly what happened.
They've moved the ambulance over to that opening, and it is waiting there. There's Brandon Loper, number 34. Bodie's dad is the fellow with the NU hat on with the goatee. And here the ambulance will come on the field.
He's going to go right up to where they had strapped him on that cart. And less movement they can to keep from moving him around.
You'd think they're going to move him right from the miners come off of the field as they load him into the ambulance. Gil, go back to that last shot that we had. Looks like they have him pretty immobilized.
His head's all taped up.
There. Marty, you really don't see much movement.
No, I don't.
Gil, would you like to go to break here? So we'll stay here for the moment. Let's go down on the field and Rick Ellwood. Rick?
The referees told the coaches that once the ambulance leaves the field, they're going to give each team about a minute or two to warm up and get stretched. You see Nevada Union stretching. When play does resume, Nevada Union's got to be prepared defensively to stop that quick hitter off the right side. Del Oro has a big 315-pound right tackle, Ryan Cope, who just kind of lowers his boom on the right side of the line and just kind of brings down the whole line. And I think that's what hit Bodie. And when he fell on him, and everyone's saying it might be his back, but you can see he's not moving much, and pretty immobilized. But a tough situation for the Nevada Union Miners.
Thank you, Rich. Coach Jamie coming off the field. Brock Krause on the near side with playing some catch with Josiah Pay. Miners stretching, still no movement by the ambulance, but they're getting in, and I believe that Bodie will probably go to the local medical facility. There is an excellent Sutter Hospital, a good trauma unit, about 10 minutes from here. And I'm sure that's where they will be headed. So we're just about ready to resume play. Let's set it for you again. First and goal from the 9-yard line. Acuna has been Hetherington's favorite target here on this drive on the run. Bobby Hetherington has done a great job, the 165-pound junior, in rejuvenating this Del Oro offense in the second half. So here we go, 6:05 to play and the clock is running. First and goal from the 9. Man in motion. Handoff. Big hole. Breaks through. Gets to about the 5 and is taken down by Tyler Houlihan. And it again is Acuna. So 5:38 to go. That takes the ball to the 5. It'll be second and goal from the 5. Del Oro in a hurry to move up over the ball. Hetherington. Handoff to Acuna. Spreading right and into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
No one got a hand on him as he just went over right tackle, as you talked about earlier, and took it into the end zone for 6 points. That puts them up by 3. A possibility right now to take it to a 4-point lead.
So now the Miners are really going to have to call upon their resiliency. This drive coming up, a huge drive with only 5:19 to play. Rand in for the extra point, spotted, kicked, and good. So the lead is spread to 4, and now for the first time in this contest, 40 minutes into it, 43 minutes into it, the Del Oro has taken the lead for the first time in this contest. Normally it's Nevada Union that has the strong second half, but as you can see there from the scoreboard, it is Del Oro that has scored 14 unanswered third and fourth quarter points.
Let's take a look at that touchdown replay, as it's just a straight handoff as they load up the right side behind their big right tackle, and the handoff will be made. You can see that it's going to go to the right. They got all their players over there, and there's the handoff, taking it and just sweeps to the right side and then cuts back in as the hole opened up, and touchdown. That's O'Sullivan for the score, and now with 5:19 left to go in this fourth quarter and this game, it's a 4-point lead, so that means that the Miners have to score a touchdown. Right?
Well, and I guess this is the series here, Marty.
Yep, this is your ball game.
I don't think they can depend upon anything else. This one's high and deep, but nope, it's going to be in the end zone. And Gabe Humphers makes the touch there. Nevada Union will take the ball at the 20, and they will have 80 yards to drive.
I think they may have had an offside. They're going to come back.
And on the sideline, Rick Ellwood. Rick?
Hey guys, heads up for this now that they got a chance to return the kickoff. Watch for that either deep reverse that Nevada Union likes to run, or they've been practicing a little bit of they roll to the right and throw back to the left, which you can do in the kicking game. So watch for something trickery here by Nevada Union to try to counter the touchdown by Del Oro.
Grimes and Humphers both deep. And this one will be returned. This is Humphers with it. Humphers comes on up, fakes the handoff, takes it himself, needs a hole, needs to get one more block, gets the block, comes down the sidelines. Needs to cut on in, but is taken out of bounds Great return by Gabe Humphers to the 40 of Del Oro. So Marty, that penalty on the offsides against Del Oro comes up huge as Humphers takes it to the 40-yard line. That is a spread of 40 yards.
40 yards, exactly right. Good call. That is a big, big penalty.
And here comes Josiah Pay and the Miners. Huge series. And they have to get the yard markers in place. Grimes in motion. Grimes has the ball, needs a block really badly, and cannot get it.
That was
and
a
gets a slight
play
gain
in the first series.
Here's the return.
Here's the return now. Humphers comes up, going to follow his block, lose one tackler, and then breaks to the outside. And now he's got the whole sideline wide open. Got a couple of other good blocks along the way. He's got one man to beat. Tucks the ball in, switches it over to the other side. Yeah, that was, I thought he was going to put it back, and that's very dangerous.
2nd and 9, Pay back to throw, throws, and it's going to be pass interference against Del Oro. Brock Krause tried to get to the ball and was interfered with. That will be a 15-yard penalty, and that will take the ball down to the Del Oro 25.
I don't know, it might have been an offensive pass interference.
No, it's defensive. Okay. So that'll take the ball from the 40 to the 25, a 15-yard penalty against the Golden Eagles, and exactly what they didn't want in that situation. Just as the 15-yard penalties hurt Nevada Union on the last drive, so it is that this 15-yard penalty will, will take the ball inside the 25 to about the 23. Miners very lucky there, Marty.
Yeah, they were. That ball could have been intercepted. Nevada Union fans getting into this drive here.
Exactly 4.5 minutes to go in this contest. I would say in regulation, but you wouldn't think it might play out that way. First man through. Great gain. This is Keith. Keith goes, rumbles for a first down, and Connor Keith with a big gain on the play.
Ball will be spotted on the 5.
And so Nevada Union moves right down the field. Looks like the ball is at the 10. In fact, it's at the 8.
The 8, okay. Moved it back a little bit.
And the clock just went from 4:19 to 4:16. So Pay needs to hit pay dirt on this drive. Stutter step up the middle. Grimes with a few yards on the play. 4 minutes exactly to go in this contest. Marty, I guess it would be safe to say that the Miners are in 4-down territory here.
Absolutely.
A field goal will do them no good. Connor Keith in the backfield. Man in motion is Tilley. And this is Pay, and Pay
pays the price.
He does, and he actually lost a few yards on the play. That play has worked well tonight. It did not in that situation. So now the Miners facing a huge 3rd down play. 3:15 to play. The clock is running. Ball at the 8, right where they started from, but it's 3rd down, 2 plays later. Back to pass.
Yeah, the illegal procedure.
Flags are thrown, and the Miners will take themselves back probably 5 yards. And it is. So just on the last series, they had a 1st and goal from the 7. They had a 1st and goal from the 8 on this series, and actually have gone back 5 yards, and now they're facing a 3rd and goal from the 13. And Marty, Miners need to reach in their bag of tricks and come up with something that's going to work here.
They need a big play right here.
2:45. Pay throws over the middle, intercepted. And Del Oro brings the ball out to about the 10-yard line. And with 2:34 to play in this contest, this turnover, the first of the game by Nevada Union, this drive killer that they had, is a pretty tough situation now.
And that ball was thrown in about triple coverage, and Del Oro picked it off, ran it out to I don't know exactly where they spot the ball. It looks like it's about the 11-yard line, and so they'll have first and they can run the clock out here. Nevada Union's going to have to call some timeouts.
Handoff. Good gain.
Big hole.
Let's take a look at that interception.
Okay, now he rolls out. He's got plenty of protection. There's no big rush. The block is picked up, and then he throws right, watch this, right into triple coverage. And picked off at about the 5, and that's all she wrote there. That was number 32. That was Mortensen who picked it up, and now the Del Oro Eagles are in a very good position right here as it is second down and about 3 yards to go for a first down. Another first down, and it just about do it. So when one big spot where a turnover would not be wanted at all in a situation like that when they were down first and goal.
Two straight series that penetrated deep into the red zone and came up empty have been killers in the second half here for Nevada Union. .226 to play. Miners trail by 4. We believe that they have two timeouts.
I believe they do have 2 timeouts, Jim.
But they gave up 7 yards on the first play. And there's a picture of Big Sam Hartunian, number 51. The band playing across the field. They have to feel a little bit giddy on that Del Oro sidelines. Handoff coming around near side. That looks like it's going to be first down yardage, and it is.
They'll have to use another one of their timeouts.
So with 2:18 to go, Nevada Union in big trouble here. They have 2 timeouts left. The clock is about ready to start. And Marty, let's Miners take the timeout right here. Let's face it, Del Oro's in great shape, but they're probably 1 first down away from sealing this game.
Exactly right. If the Miners can stop it one more time, but they're going to have to not give up any yardage for them to allow them to get to first down. Now they can run at least a minute off the clock after this next time out, but Nevada Union cannot afford to give up any yardage.
A tale of 2 halves tonight.
Exactly.
First half in which Nevada Union scored 10 unanswered points, took a lead into halftime 10-0. But in the second half, it is Del Oro that has dominated. They have moved the ball well, and the Miners have failed to convert when they've traveled into the red zone. And as a result of that, it's been 14, as you see there, unanswered points for Del Oro, and so the 14-10 lead. And so the game and perhaps the Miners' season on the brink right here from Golden Eagle Stadium with 2:18 to play. Handoff. Right side. Another very good gain for Del Oro.
Now the Miners will stop it right here for their last time out. But that'll bring up second.
And the Miners take that timeout with 2:03 to go. It's going to be second down and 4. And the problem is, Marty, here that the Miners have not shown the ability in the second half to stop this run.
No, they haven't. They stopped the run in the first half, forced the Eagles to put the ball in the air, which they converted their first 5 for first downs. Drove all the way down to about the 3-yard line, and then had a couple of miscues, attempted a field goal that was blocked. So Nevada Union held. Nevada Union took it 3 plays later, drove it all the way down for a score. Then just before halftime ended, Nevada Union picked off. I believe that was Josh Senna that picked that ball off, and ended up. He kicked the field goal, and let's see who picked. It was. I can't remember who picked that ball off, but anyway, it's been all just like you say, a tale of two halves. Loper, that's right.
And here's the thing: the Miners, none of the players have really shined here in the second half.
No.
So here's a second down, handoff up the middle. Going to come up short, but that clock will continue to run. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 1. So a 3rd and 1, 1:44 to play. Miners out of timeouts. And Del Oro a first down away from sealing this game. So this is going to be it on this particular play. 3rd and 1. And I believe it's Del Oro that took a timeout here, and they did. They want to get it straight. They need to get it straight. This is perhaps the biggest 1 yard of their season so far. And although they still have to face Granite Bay, and Dave Humphers, get a shot of this, Gil. He's out on the field talking to the officials. Right out at the middle of the field.
I think our player of the game we've all seemed to agree on is number 24 for Nevada Union, Josh Senna. He did it all, both defensively, offensively, and also with his foot. So that is our player of the game, number 24, Josh Senna.
Josh had an excellent first half, and really saved the Miners in several critical situations. In the second half,
the Bill Sladen Sons Trucking Player of the Game award goes to Josh tonight. Nice engraving plaque.
So here we go. Miners need to come up with something big right here, Marty.
Yeah, it's
trying to draw the Miners offside. Finally hike the ball, and he got it on the second surge.
That'll just about do it, because they can't stop the clock anymore.
1:18, and Del Oro may be only 1 play away from sealing this contest.
Well, great comeback.
A disappointing second half for the Miners, and an enthralling second half for the Golden Eagles. And Hetherington, who has come in and engineered an excellent second half for the Golden Eagles. A very low-scoring contest, a Del Oro team that has given up slightly more than 30 points a game, a Miners team that has scored slightly more than 30 points a game. And with 35 seconds to go, there'll be one final snap, and then that will be the contest.
Big interception by Del Oro.
And that will be it.
On that final drive, and that'll be your ball game.
So Nevada Union goes to 0-2 in the SFL, and they will fall tonight in at Del Oro by a score of 14-10. And there is your scoreboard. As we said, a tale of two halves. 10 unanswered points for Nevada Union in the first, 14 unanswered points by Del Oro in the second half, and that is the game.
And we got to wish Bodie hope all is well with him.
If we're back next week, we will give you an update if we're allowed to broadcast the game from Roseville. I kind of think we're not going to get to, but maybe there will be, maybe something will intervene that will allow us to do so. Roseville, the most unreceptive team in the SFL. We'll be back in just a moment with some final comments. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Minor football. This is the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Grass Valley Eye Care has been serving our community for over 10 years. Grass Valley Eye Care offers evening appointments on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as Saturday appointments for your convenience. We have an optical lab on site, and we carry a wide selection of frames from our value line to designer collections, including sunwear for men, women, teens, and kids. So whether it's contact lenses, glasses, or complete eye care, let Grass Valley Eye Care assist you with all of your vision needs.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Painter family's been feeding Nevada County since 1959, and October marks 51 years serving you. SPD Market is proud to be the only IGA family-owned and operated market in the area. You're sure to see your friends and neighbors in Grass Valley or Nevada City. You can trust that in these tough economic times, SPD will continue to offer you the best value and contribute to the welfare of our community. SPD, a hometown-proud IGA market.
Living in Nevada County means living with trees. Hi, my name is John Pay. Our family has had property on Banner Mountain for the last 60 years. For the last 15 years, our property has been taken care of by Amancio Gutierrez. I highly recommend Amancio if you have trees that need climbing, if you have brush that needs clearing, if you have a fire danger, 305-0012. Thank you.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home and has a new line of whole house fans which will save you energy. They're also your headquarters for big screen TVs in Grass Valley, including the new 3D TVs, and feature the First Alert security systems as well as the famous Beam Central Vac system. It's fun and function at the Beam Easy Living Center in Grass Valley.
Some final thoughts down on the field.
And let's tell you that this game has been brought to you tonight by All-Phase Solar Heating and Air Conditioning. All-Phase uses superior patented technology that removes more airborne allergens from the filtered air than any other air cleaning system. All-Phase is a certified Bryant Premier dealer and carries the full line for your home or your office to ensure that you stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Wouldn't it be nice to come home to a very warm house tonight? Their certified technicians are trained to diagnose, repair, or replace any part of your HVAC system, from total indoor comfort, and you can find it all at All-Phase Solar Heating and Air Conditioning.
Down on the field to Rick Ellwood. Rick?
Jim and Marty, we had a sad and dejected Nevada Union team just kind of huddle up behind me here as they try to figure out how they lost the ball game. They were up 10-0 too, and lost to Del Oro here tonight 14-10. They had the ball inside the 10-yard line twice, a first and goal from the 7, got no points, and then again the first and goal from the 8 and no points. So probably one of those games where you're going to look at the film and see many opportunities where you could have had a chance to win. We felt that there was something in the air that when Del Oro was left to have an opportunity and Nevada Union kept them hanging around, that something was going to happen, and Del Oro took advantage of the opportunities. But certainly the most important thing we got to think about tonight is Bodie Weiniger and his health and how he may be doing, and I know that's weighing heavy on the Nevada Union team. here tonight as they suffer through a loss to Del Oro. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rick. Most certainly, perhaps the most important aspect of this contest is the health of Bodie Weniger. We'll be back with some final comments in just a moment. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Minor football on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
It's Roadhouse food from around the world at the old 5 Mile House on Highway 20, your 5-minute getaway. Fall is here, so it's time to enjoy the comfort inside the 5 Mile House with Oktoberfest. The taste of Germany includes Wiener Schnitzel, Sauerbraten, and Bratwurst, along with special events all month long. Get something for everyone at the old 5 Mile House, your 5-minute getaway.
Hi, my name's Mark from Swayze's Public Wholesale at 140 East McKnight Way. At Swayze's, we have all kinds of automotive tools. We have all kinds of fasteners, 3 different pitches of metrics. We have safety equipment. And don't forget our glove world. We carry over 600 styles of gloves. If your canopy was damaged this winter, we have all the parts and supplies to fix and repair it or expand it. It's Swayze's Public Wholesale. We have everything you need for everything you do. Open every day, 8 to 5 on the weekdays, open till 4 on the weekends.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Welcome to Grass Valley Glass, family owned and operated by the Stallman family since 1989. Grass Valley Glass is your local expert in the repair of single and dual pane windows. And don't forget about your auto, truck, or motorhome. Grass Valley Glass also offers same-day repair or replacement on all your auto glass needs, and we work with all insurance companies. Remember, if it's glass, it's Grass Valley Glass.
Your car or truck is an extension of your personality. Chuck Cabros knows this, so Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of products from WeatherGuard, DZ, bracket truck racks, along with a large selection of aftermarket performance products, all from the top manufacturers. So give your car or truck the attitude it deserves at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
Well, Marty, Josh Senna had a great first half, kicked a long field goal, very good defensively, batted a ball away in the end zone, had several good punts, got an interception, well-deserving player of the game.
No question about it. Josh Senna is our player of the game, and well-deserved award for him tonight.
We'll be right back after these messages.
B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Hi, I'm Larry Ingersoll, Chief Title Officer and Manager of Placer Title in Grass Valley. Welcome to Placer Title's new office at 380 Sierra College Drive, Suite 100, Grass Valley. Placer Title's been in Nevada County since 1995 and has supported all the local athletics and especially minor football. So remember to look for Placer Title at our new home on Lytton Hill near Sierra College at 380 Sierra College Drive, Suite 100, Grass Valley.
Bob and Kurt Pinkham have been serving your carpet needs in Grass Valley since 1977. That's over 50 years of experience. Their new 3,500 square foot showroom is stuffed with the latest designs in carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and ceramic tile flooring products from all the top manufacturers. With many products in stock in their huge 3,500 square foot warehouse. It's Bob's Discount Carpet in Grass Valley. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
Hi, I'm Dawn Whitmore, branch manager at Adecco Grass Valley. Adecco is a full-service human resources provider.
I'm Autumn Payne, your staffing consultant here at Adecco. If you're an employer, we have the perfect workers for you.
I'm Lisa Harkey, senior staffing consultant here at Adecco. We know the economy's still tight, but we're here to help you find employment.
We look forward to serving you.
And by Touchdown Productions, now in our 14th season of presenting only the best in local sports television, Jim Adams, Marty Mortensen saying, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to join us next time for more exciting high school football on your NorCal Game of the Week. We know that next Saturday we travel to Bear River High School as the Bruins take on the first place Lincoln Zebras in PVL action. As far as Nevada Union is concerned, stay tuned. It's another great sports telecast produced by Touchdown Productions, now seen all over the world at NevadaCountyTV.org. Just click on Watch TV Now or On Demand for your next broadcast of the NorCal Game of the Week. So the Miners at 0-2, they have definitely an uphill mountain to climb. They're going to have to play Roseville next week, and they are no soft touch. And then somewhere between now and the end of the regular season, they're going to have to take on Wood Creek, also a challenging team, and Rockland, which arguably might be the best team in the SFL. So the days and weeks ahead for Nevada Union are tough after losing these first two games. I talked after the game to a few of the parents. I said this is character building, and for Nevada Union, we'll see, Marty, where it goes from here.
Absolutely, and they've got to have a good practice next week, and as they move on down to play Roseville, and they come out a little bit short here tonight. It started off as all offense for the first half for Nevada Union, and then the second half with all the issues that came up and the problem that they experienced with Bodie, and it's just too bad that the game had to end like this at 14-10, and Nevada Union 0-2. So, like you say, it's an uphill battle.
Our executive producer director tonight, Gilbert M. Dominguez. Remote coordinator, Sean Kashevsky. Titles and replay, Carly Winquist. Announcers, Jim Adams, Marty, great to work with you. We'll see if we meet up somewhere along the trail here. And Rick Ellwood. Camera operator, Sean Kashevsky, Anthony Stewart, Daniel Goodman. Office manager, Linda Mingus. Remote facilities, Commander 2. Commander maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Player of the Game award by Touchdown Productions and Stuckey Engravers. Touchdown Sportswear by DK Institch is what's your sign. Touchdown Accounting by Sierra Business Management and Cinto Graciano LLP. Write us at gil@touchdownproductions.com. We're really interested in your comments. And look for us on Facebook. The entire Touchdown Productions team, Marty Mortensen, Rick Ellwood, Jim Adams saying thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time on the Game of the Week.